Going. Alrighty, going live. Wait for that green light. We are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we are here for an absolutely massive grand final rematch between the Penrith Panthers and the Melbourne Storm. Now, look guys, this is a really difficult match to predict, to be completely honest with you. I know obviously the grand final was, an interesting one. The Storm basically dominated it for the first half and then, kind of capitulated in the last 20 minutes. But in the same sense, the Storm still won it. However, these two teams were completely different today. This isn't really a grand final rematch in the sense of kind of what we all normally would assume, because you go and have a look at that grand final, Cameron Smith's not playing, Papanausen's not playing because he's injured right now. Then you go and have a look at the Panthers, there's no BKRsau, there's no Nathan Cleary. So, look, there's a couple of injuries today, that's why I haven't actually gone to the game, not going to be vlogging the game itself. I will be vlogging the Rabbitohs-Roosters game tomorrow alongside Entertain House at the game. But guys, I'm really interested to see how this one goes. I personally have tipped the Storm. I do believe that, look, the Panthers aren't going to have the same attack, the same ferocity as they would normally along with Cleary in the team. I do think that obviously they're going to be able to defend because they haven't given up a single point so far this season. They have obviously played, the Bulldogs and... what was it, Manly? No, Bulldogs and Cowboys. So not two teams to write home about. But in the same sense, there's still two professional teams in the top 16 of the bloody country. You know what I'm saying? So they're the best players in the country. Just because you're a shit-house team doesn't mean you don't have some of the best players in the country, because it is still very limited. But, look, they did obviously keep them out 2-0, and that is a big damn well achievement. However, they haven't really come up against a good team yet. Now, the Storm haven't looked that great this year either, to be honest with you, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant about betting on the Storm, well, tipping the Storm, obviously. I'm very hesitant about tipping the Storm because I just haven't been that impressed. They won the first game. They won the first game, good first half, but struggled second half. And the second game against the Eels, they would okay first half and they were shithouse second half. They don't know how to play second halves at the moment. I don't really know what's going on with the Storm. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know your score line in the chat. I'm going to go with a 4. You know what? I'm going to go 18-10. No, I'll go 18-12 to the Storm. I'll go 18-12 to the Storm. I think Panthers' defense is pretty damn well good. But I will go 18-12 to the Storm. Freddy says, hello, Blaze. I have 22-18 Panthers. Well, there you go. Gee whiz, 22-18 Panthers. Doesn't really surprise me. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers win this game. But just with two spinal position players being out, I'm sorry, I can't really back them in. No Cleary, no BKRsau, I can't back them in. But they definitely could prove me wrong. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Like I said, I'm going to be at the Roosters Rabbitohs game tomorrow. I probably will go to a game maybe Sunday, but Saturday I will also obviously be probably streaming, whether it be AFL or NRL. Gabriella Zarelli says Panthers 30-24 Storm. Jeez, high scoring game. Go the Mighty Panthers, go the Mighty Panthers. Look, I just don't think the Storm are going to score... if they score 24 points, that's fine, but the Panthers' defense is incredibly good. The last time they conceded a try was the 45th minute of the NRL Grand Final last year. So that tells you everything you need to know in the third buddy round. Action says the Eels game doesn't count terrible conditions. It does count because, the Eels still won in the same conditions that you guys played in. But overall, yes, it does obviously hamper necessarily kind of taking that result as a massive, proving point of where the two teams are at. But yes, they definitely did still beat you guys. Mr. Anime says Storm 30-20. Gee whiz, still a high scoring game there. Freddy says, Sport Reaction, shut up, we beat the full Storm team. Well, no, you didn't beat the full Storm team, but in the same sense, yeah, look, it's definitely got a lot more credit. Look, guys, he's a Storm fan. Mavado says the Chooks vs Rabbits match will be a ripper. I have a feeling the Rabbitohs are going to win that one, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I really feel like the Rabbitohs might sneak something in there. I think it's going to be a cracker game. Roosters haven't really, played anybody of note yet. They have obviously won their 2 games by massive margins, but they've played Manly and the Tigers, who I would say are worse right now anyway than the Cowboys and the Dogs, who the Panthers have played, who no one's given the Panthers the credit for, obviously. So, look, it'll be interesting, but I think the Rabbitohs might be able to sneak it. Football State says, Blaze, thanks again for your support. Appreciate it, heaps, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in and supporting the content. Gabriella Zarelli says, I'm going to the Eels game against the Sharks. I'm going to the West Tigers game against the Eels. And I'm going to the Eels game against the Dragons. Gee whiz, getting around. Love to see it. Wisdom Pelican says, hi, Blaze. I'm going 20-18 Panthers. Come on, you Panthers. I just want a good game, to be honest with you, lads. I just want a good game. I want a good, close game. We've had quite a few, actually, this season that have been quite enjoyable. Like I said, that Dragons-Cowboys game was actually really enjoyable, despite the fact that both those teams aren't that great. But it was still a very, very enjoyable game. Big Boy says, I thought Cleary was playing when I entered my tips, dang. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Cleary obviously, I think, got ruled out yesterday. Coruscant's been out for the season so far, I believe. I don't think he's back for another 4 weeks or so. But yeah, look, the Panthers are in a bit of a rabble right now in regards to injuries. However, this team still has the damn well quality in it. Isaiah Yeo is one of the best second rowers in the bloody league. Obviously they're staying lineup here. Edwards, Staines, Momorowski, Crichton, and To'o with Luai and Matt Burton, who comes in, who obviously goes to the Dogs next year. In the halves, Leota, Fisher Harris as the front row forwards, Kenny as the hooker, and Kikau, Catewell, and you. Look at the back line. No, sorry, well, the back line is still damn well quality. But you go and have a look at those second rows in that forward line. It's just honestly still beast. There's nothing wrong with their forward line right now. Sport Action says, no Harry Grant, Branko Lee, and Finnegan. Yeah, but come on, man. In regards to Harry Grant, obviously yes, but he hasn't ever started. Has he actually started a game for you guys ever? I don't think so. LC Joe says 18-19 Storm win and Golden Point. I wouldn't say no to that, to be honest with you. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that one. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. Freddie says, I like the Rays vs Sharks, very entertaining. I thought it was very entertaining for the wrong reasons. I thought there was a lot of knock-ons. I thought it was pretty diabolical in regards to a lot of the errors that were being made in that game. However, it was very close, and I really did enjoy it. I think the Sharks obviously threw that game away, and they should have won. I'm funnily enough tipping Manly. By the way, guys, next week I'm going to be putting out my NRL tips, and I will do AFL tips as well. Might do A-League. We'll see how we go. But no, I'll be smashing out those NRL tips and AFL tips again from next week. But the game has started here, guys. So like I said, smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, because we are on the grind at 9,000. And let's get going. Let me know who you are supporting. Hold on one second. Let me just scroll down here. Okay, here we go. Faith Stein says, good evening. How are we? Hello, Faith. How you doing? Who you going for in this one? So the game has started, and the Storm are going to start off with the ball. Obviously, for the Storm, Pappenhausen's not playing, so I think it's Nico Hines that will come in there. Now, besides that, Dal Finnegan, I don't believe is playing. Obviously, isn't playing. Yeah, basically, the Storm are pretty, they're pretty safe regardless of who they've got out. I know, obviously, Pappenhausen is my favourite fullback to arguably watch, honestly, in the whole competition. Tedesco's been fantastic this year and every year. Well, maybe not so much last year, but he still had a very good year last year. But Tedesco is, the best fullback in the game right now, but I really, really enjoy Pappenhausen the most, to be honest with you. So, look, it is obviously disappointing that he's not playing in this game. I would have gone and vlogged the game if the full teams were playing, obviously. Face I'm going with the Panthers. Get around the pennies. Alex says Munster is good. You reckon, mate? He's unbelievable. He is the, I would argue, the best half in the comp right now. Luke Keary's been having a fantastic year in this opening 2 games, but like I said, they've played Tigers and they've played Manly, so, let's kind of bring it down a little bit. But in the same sense, you can't discredit based on who they've played because they're still playing against first grade competition. So third tackle with the Panthers is going to be 30 metres out here from their own line. The thing that I feel like the way Panthers win this game, because I've tipped the Storm, but if the Panthers are to win this game, it will be on the back of their defense. I don't necessarily think their attack is going to be as quality without, the likes of Cotter and without Nathan Cleary. So if Panthers are going to win this game, it's going to be on the fact that they just don't concede points. Munster's very good. The Storm team is just simply very damn well good. So they just need to break through this line, and I don't think that Cleary and Coruscant being out will affect their defense. I think the defense is going to be quality regardless. So it's going to have to, that's why I think it could honestly be a low-scoring game. But, the way that Panthers normally play, you'd expect tries, but just without that direction of Cleary, it might be a bit difficult. But third tackle here with the Storm, 44 metres out here from their own line, out to the right-hand side, Jerome Hughes gets it past the halfway point. Isaac Ladmore says, go Panthers will win by 10. Don't think so. 3511 Tyler says, come on Panthers, you can do this. Mr. Kelly says, who do you personally want to win this game? Who are 1 second here? Oh, Adokar here. That's a great kick. That's a great kick for the Storm here. He's going to get taken inside here, Edwards. Oh, he's gone out. Yep, it's going to go out. So it's going to be a dropout here for the Melbourne Storm. Geez, very, very good chase there by Josh Adokar. Very, very good chase there by Josh Adokar. But who do I personally want to win this game? Well, I've tipped Storm, so Storm. But who do I like more? I'd say Panthers. I've tipped the Panthers to win the comp, obviously. So I can make an argument for both. I don't really care who wins this game. I just want a good one. Obviously, Storm for my tips. But then again, I tipped the Panthers to win the comp. So, overall, I don't think this one game will affect him too much. So that's why I guess I'd probably say Storm. But that's going to go over the top of... okay, here we go. Storm here. 40 metres out, 35 metres out. Was that Nico Hines? That ball bounced over there just then? I was about to say Brand Smith. So Brand Smith here with the ball out of dummy half out of the right-hand side here. Cameron Munster. Munster to Hughes. Hughes underneath. Great ball. Oh, they're going to be tackled down 20 metres out here. Surely the Storm don't score in the first 5 minutes here. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. Nico Hines here with the ball. 15 metres out here from the Panthers line. Third tackle. The Storm doing the attack in early days here. Like I said, the Panthers have not conceded a single point since the 45th minute of the grand final against Pappenhausen, who obviously is not playing today. Oh, Kenny Bromwich gets taken down here. 10 metres out here from the Panthers line. Fourth tackle. Can they get any kind of attack on here? This defense is damn well decent. Damn well decent. Oh, Kenny Bromwich has just been smashed. He's 2 metres short here. Fifth tackle. The Storm need an absolute bloody miracle to get through this line right now. Out of the right-hand side, gets off to Munster. There's actually space out here. For the Storm. Good kick by Hughes. Oh, not a great kick by Hughes, actually. Sorry. Not a great kick by Hughes. So, Brian, we'll get that ball and we'll be a 20-minute restart. God bless BKR says, who are you supporting for this one? I am tipping the Storm, so I'll be getting around the Storm. Wayne says, Bulla Blaze, Bulla Vadava. Setigo. Carlton Maverick says, I've got Storm 2. I think they're too classy to lose 2 in a row. That's another thing that people are forgetting. I don't remember or recall the Storm losing too many games, too many back-to-back losses. Can someone actually tell me the last time they did lose back-to-back? It could have been last year, for all I know, to be honest. It just doesn't seem like a Storm thing to do. Once they lose, they usually bounce back, and they usually bounce back strong. So that's what I don't expect them to bounce back strong today, but I guess this is still a strong win if they do get the win. Oh, Nico Hines has just made an absolute bloody bafflement of a run, and he's been slammed down there by the Panthers. So first tackle with the Storm, they're 15 metres out from their own line. Oh my God, they've knocked the ball on, have they? Yep, they have knocked the ball on, the Storm. They have knocked the ball on, the Storm. Is that Justin Olam? Justin Olam will knock the ball on. Gee whiz. He's been very good this season, to be honest, as well. That's what it says. Over 900 days, they said pre-game. 900 days since they've lost back-to-back games. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I'm not too sure. LSC Joe says, you talk so fast. I've got to do it, man. Like, I'm trying to say what's going on in the game, or I've got to read your comments and stuff like that. And obviously, things are just going and flowing through my mind. So, half the time when I'm talking, man, like, I don't even half the time know what I'm saying. Because it's just kind of, I guess autopilot. Because I know what I'm talking about in regards to rugby league. I may not be the best tipster ever, but I at least know what I'm talking about. So, it kind of just flows, I guess. But 6 minutes into the first half here, Panthers here, good chance. I say, with a great run, 10 metres out. Here we go, the Penny Panthers, they're on the attack here. The Penny Panthers are on the attack, left-hand side. Fisher Harris can't get anything going there, though, 5 metres out. They're just going through the big bop-up forwards right now. God bless you guys, just waiting for the next video coming out. 1 second here, chance here. The Panthers, William kick out. Another big bopper forward. Saturday, man, because that will be when the Roosters versus Rabbitohs vlog will come out. I will be supporting the Rabbitohs, and Hayden Entertain House will be supporting the Roosters in that vlog. So, third tackle here with the Panthers. Jerome Luai out of the right-hand side. He should be a try. Dylan Edwards, what are you doing, brother? No, that was the wrong call by Dylan Edwards there. And it will be the Panthers here, 5 metres out from the line. Kenny gets it out to the left-hand side. Jerome Luai on 4 tackle. Don't kick it. He was thinking about kicking that. And see, Isaiah Yeo will be down 8 metres short here of the line. Can they get over here to early days, open it up? And you'd be getting nervous if you're a Storm fan. If you give up a try here, Burton slipped over. And that will be a 5th tackle. Turnover, Bruno. Crazy New Zealand says, Kia ora, bro. I sit with Storm winning this. Both teams are dangerous, though. 100%, man. But both teams do have their injuries. And like I said, no Cameron Smith like last year. And he has been. People aren't looking into it as much as they probably should be. But I feel like he's been a massive loss for the Storm. Everyone assumed, obviously, Harry Grant's there, Brand Smith's there. Harry Grant's obviously been injured. We get that. But Brandon Smith doesn't look like an 80-minute hooker to me right now. I know the Titans are trying to get him in the same sense. He doesn't, for me, necessarily look like an 80-minute hooker, but prove me wrong. Sport Action says, that's what I've been saying. Panthers haven't played anybody. Yes, but the Panthers are still the damn Panthers. 4th tackle here, Jerome Hughes. And they're going to be 45 minutes out. I would agree with you in regards to those sports reactions. Like, obviously, I've tipped the Panthers to win the comp, and I think the first 2 games have been, proven. Oh, here we go. Munster. Kicks it through. Josh Adokar. It's gone over the top. Nah, good take there by Edwards under a lot of pressure, but gee whiz, that was close. Jordy Reese says, Harry Grant overrated, changed my mind. Yeah, I absolutely disagree with that. From what we saw last year at the Tigers, from what we saw in Origin, I absolutely, utterly disagree with that. The Tigers come second last without Harry Grant, but my dude. That should change your mind right there. The Tigers come second last. I don't think they're worse than the Broncos last year. But the Tigers, and they honestly could have been, due to the fact they would have had no attack, and look at how they're going this year. But yeah, look, overall, I think Harry Grant's a fantastic player, and he will be a fantastic player. But Panthers here, 40 minutes out from their own line. Stephen Ronzini says, hello, Blaze. How's everything? Did you watch our game against Sydney last night? I did. Well, I was quite sick. I actually streamed the first half, but then I was quite sick, so I wasn't able to finish it off the game. But I was very surprised that that Perth led that game 1-0 considering the first half. But I guess that's very representative. That one result is very, very representative of how both teams are going right now. Dasmate says Grant carried that Tigers team. He absolutely did. And like I said, he was good in Origin too. Lock on Van House's Dragons or Manly. I've actually gone Manly. I think the safer bet is probably Dragons, but I just feel like there's too much talent in this Manly team, and I think the Dragons haven't really played anybody yet either. A lot of the people are referring to the fact that teams haven't played anyone yet. Well, Dragons have played the Sharks, and also, chance here, Hughes out to the right-hand side here. Oh, good run. Look at that run. Look at that run. Is that Nelson Solomona? My goodness me, that was a great little bloody hole he found there. Hughes here underneath. Oh, it's a knock-on. That's a knock-on. Oh, no. Oh, they're saying it's been slapped out. Okay, that's a fresh set of 6 then. That has to be a fresh set of 6. Fit tackle. What? So, huh? Well, how was that not either a set restart for a fresh set of 6 or a knock-on? What? How is that? Oh, it's now Storm's ball. Hello? Hello? What? Seminole says Titans have no money from buying David Feeder, bro. Hey, do you realise that Ash Taylor is on about $1 million a season and he's off contract at the end of the year? Second tackle here. 10 minutes gone here, guys. And then Storm here with the ball 5 metres out. I'm sorry, but how was that not either a knock-on or Storm here, Brandon Smith, and Brandon Smith scores. Boom! Brandon Smith goes basically under the line. And the Penrith Panthers have conceded for the first time this season and the first time since the 45th minute of the grand final. But Brandon Smith, unbelievable. There you go. There you go. So, 7 minutes to see you going for the Storm. I tipped the Storm. So, obviously, I think a lot of people would tip the Panthers. And tipping-wise, it's good to go against it. Well, it's not really against the grain. But because it's so 50-50, it's good to, get that extra tip over everybody else as a point of difference, I guess. So that's why I'm going for the Storm. But I would have tipped the Panthers on a full strength Panthers team with Cleary and Cottesell. But Brandon Smith, a great try there, just drives through, and that's actually a pretty easy try. However, I do want to go back a previous set. So they kicked the ball up there, the Panthers. So the Storm, the Panthers grab it. I think it was Edwards who got it. And then obviously the Storm have got the ball off that and then scored. But I want to go back and wait a second. How did that 4th to 5th tackle happen? How did the 4th to 5th tackle happen? Because that's either a knock-on or a set restart. And it was neither. It doesn't make any... I don't actually comprehend it. Suarez just one-on-one strip. No, that was 3 players on the ball. There was 3 players on the player. It was 3 players on the player, brother. I would like to see it again. I could be wrong, you could be right, but I'm pretty certain there was 3 players on him. Sam Hooter says Panthers will probably want revenge after the grand final. Yes, but like I said, there's injuries in this team right now. DMA says kicking games from both sides, very good. It has been pretty decent in this game so far, but here we go. Munster here to convert. Should get this one, and he will slap that one easily through. So it is 6-0 here to the Melbourne Storm. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe in your own ear, and there we go. The Storm take the lead, 6-0. Tasman says there was a strip after the kick. No. We're talking about the set before that. We're talking about the 4th tackle of that set. So they kicked that ball on 5th tackle. The 4th tackle is what I'm talking about. Freddie says, Blaze, Eels vs Storm was really entertaining, not being biased. Even if Parra did lose, I still would put it was one of my favourites. I think Parramatta fans are completely overrated in that game, but in the same sense, I do think it was a good game. But, I was spoken to Hayden, who's an Eels fan, obviously, and I said to him, it was great. It was good to watch. But, people were making out like it was the best they'd ever seen. It was only Parramatta fans who were saying it was, the best they've ever seen in their life. And it's relax, it was a good game. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't anything, that I'll remember past this year. Cal says, hi, pal, you good? Going all right, mate? Hope you're doing well. Leeds, they're going to be staying up, so you'd be happy with that one, my friend. Bjanovic says, cheers from Belgrade, Serbia. Go Storm. Good to see everyone watching on from all around the world. We have a lot of people from Papua New Guinea. We have a lot of people from, South America who watch on. It's good to see someone from Serbia who getting around it. So, good on you, mate. Go Storm. So, 4 tackle leave for the Melbourne Storm. 40 metres out here for their own line. Brandon Smith with the ball gets it out to the right-hand side here. And Bromwich gets it about to halfway. Dasmate says, grand final tickets are sold out already from Parra fans. Pretty much, mate. Pretty much. Happens every year. They get one good win. And I'm not here to insult Parramatta fans. And we're not here having a go at you, Frenchie. But it's just, that's Parramatta fans. That's the joke that we've always had forever. To be fair, it's been 36 years. So, Well, it's been 12 years since they've been in the grand final. But 36 years since they've won one. So, it is a fair insult. 7 says Panthers lost their best player. Yeah, but you could argue Pappenhausen's the Storm's best player. Who would you say is the Storm's best player? I would say personally that it is Pappenhausen. You know, they've got a fantastic team, but I would personally say that Pappenhausen is their best player. So, yes, Cleary is gone, and yes, I believe that the halfback role is a lot more important than the fullback role, despite the fact that the fullback is very important. But in the same sense, like, you can't really say that and not include Pappenhausen from the Storm. You know what I'm saying? Franny says, yeah, I just laugh at this point. Yeah, well, fair enough, mate. Oh, Justin Olam. You just got to love how the Papua New Guineans run into tackles, man. 7 minutes says Nathan Cleary. I know, man. I just said that. I know who you're referring to. So Storm here out of the right-hand side. They're about the halfway point now. Third tackle. It is 6-0 to the Melbourne Storm, and truly they are playing much better in this game so far. Guess what, guys? They've got direction. Guess what? The two positions are that decide the direction. Oh, Nico Hines out of the left-hand side. Josh Adokar. That's a knock-on. That's a knock-on. Guess what two positions are the ones that direct the play? Halfback and Yorker. The hooker gets the ball from the dummy. He passes it over to the halfback. Halfback knows what to do. You know, the 5'8" floats around. Fullback floats around. But really, when you're looking at direction, you're looking at your halfback and you're looking at your hooker. And Gottesau and Cleary, both out. That's the problem I found with the Panthers in this game. Amazing experience says United playing shit. United always play shit, man. Man United can suck one. LSC Joe says DMH plastic at best. What's DMH said? Why is it? I reckon I'll support the new Brisbane team if it comes, but I have been a Storm fan since 2011. Look, I'll weigh in on that. By the way, there's a scrum feed here for the Panthers at their own 30-metre line. I'll weigh in on that. If you're from Brisbane, if you're from Redcliffe area, which I would safely assume is the Brisbane team, then I find it fair. If you're young, like this is my opinion, you can support whoever you damn well want, even if you're 50 and you want to change teams. I don't care. That's a bandwagoner. I don't care. But my personal opinion is if you're still pretty young, and you're in that area, like Redcliffe, it's like me. You know what I'm saying? When I was, 13 when the Titans came into the comp? 12 when I was Titans came into the comp? No, 13. 13 was the first year. Well, I was 12 turning 13. Chancey of Panthers, sorry, 1 second here. So Panthers here 25 metres out from the Storm line. So, you know, I didn't mind the old Sharkies because my mum, Manly because my dad. I lived in Brisbane, so, you know, unfortunately, I got around those bloody shitbags. But then again, I love Darren Lockyer. Oh, that's going to come back here. No, Storm will get that one easily. Oh, wow, he's been slammed. He's been absolutely slammed. He's been slammed. Teammates as well. I get called plastic when I supported Brisbane Lions in the AFLs in 2010. But it is what it is, man. You just have to deal with it. You know, I've supported City since 2003, 2004. And I still get called a plastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, Titans, one day, well, you could argue, are coming up to it, will be good. And there'll be people who don't know who will call me a plastic. You just have to deal with it, bro. It's just a part of the game. So, third tackle leave at the Storm. And Munster's away here. Munster's away. He's getting past the 50. He's at the 40. He's going to kick it on third. He's going to kick it for Josh Adokar. Forgot about Josh Adokar coming on the left-hand side here. Chancey. Oh, my goodness me, Charlie Staines. Charlie Staines with an absolute fantastic stop. Gee whiz. Gee damn well whiz. Sport Action says the Fox was so far behind. It's actually crazy that you look at that. Charlie Staines looked like he could keep pace there with Josh Adokar. Oh, no. Charlie Staines had a massive gap. In the same sense, like, Charlie Staines got back, but there was a big gap between Charlie Staines and Josh Adokar when the ball was kicked. So, no, Josh Adokar still made up a lot of ground. Mason Experience says, I'm talking about Melbourne United, the basketball team. Oh, true. Freddie says, and Will Sam, I go for the Mighty Gunners. All right, so 23 minutes to go here in the first half. The Storm here with the ball about 30 metres out here from their own line, from the Panthers line. Medvedev says Adokar's the fastest man on the planet. I don't know about that one, mate. Don't know about that one. He's no Jamal Fogarty. You know, second tackle leaving the Storm, 20 metres out here from the Panthers line. Right-hand side here, Jerome Hughes underneath. Could be a try, should be a try. No, 4 pass. Don't know what they're doing there. That's a knock-on. Is that not a knock-on? Is that not a knock-on? I was going to say that's a knock-on. Gee whiz. Tasmate says 16. DMH says, I didn't have an EPL team till I became a fan of this channel, so I chose City. Good on you, buddy. That's the way, son. That's the way. You know, if you don't have a reason to support a team and then you find a reason to support a team, it's fair enough. And, you know, when we're buddy as fantastic as we are, did you see Kevin De Bruyne's goal today versus Wales? Oh, my God. Gee whiz. Sport Reaction says, Jamal Fogarty is Usain Bolt. Jamal Fogarty is like Usain Bolt on drugs, mate. That's how bloody good this guy is. That's how fast this guy is. You know? That's just how it is. Basic Experience says, just notice the scoreboard that you're using the old Storm logo. Is it you prefer the old one or you got no control of it? No, that's Flash Score. So Flash Score obviously holds control over all that type of shit. I used to use the NRL.com, but we can't do that, can we? So first tackle here, we found that out. State of Origin Game 1 last year, alongside YKTR, who is streaming, alongside a couple of other streamers. So second tackle here out of the left-hand side of the Panthers. Oh, look at this one. The big fella from the Panthers. So 50 metres out here from the Storm line, left-hand side. I have not seen really... The Panthers attacked once in this game, I think, so far, this opening 18 minutes. I haven't really seen much from the Panthers attack at all. Like I said, I think we all know what that's about. Isaiah has been working tirelessly, though, in this game so far. We all knew that was going to happen. Calaton says City will battle Leeds, can admit that first. Yeah, you're right, mate. But at least Leeds have stayed up. That's a positive, massive positive. They're not looking that bad. They're just very straight 50-50. Oh, he's going to kick that, is he? That's out of full anyway. So that was just random from the Panthers, to be honest with you. That was just random. By the way, bro, I will be doing Premier League next season. Next season, I'll be smashing that Premier League. Sport Talk says deciding for the Cowboys vs Titans game. Not really, mate. I think Michael Morgan's out now, by the way. So Michael Morgan out, Jason Tamalolo out. If we lose that game, honestly, it'll make me sick. Honestly, I would have given them a shout. I'm a Titans fan of many a year. You know, when we look good, usually we don't deliver on said promise. So I think we beat the Broncos by significantly more than what the actual scoreboard said, and especially considering their first try was not a try. Absolutely goddamn not. So, you know, I think that I'm feeling positive about this team. Well, that's close to a 4 pass there from Storm. Getting past the halfway point. That's close to a 4 pass. So, okay. Third tackle here for the Storm. I've seen a couple of dubious decisions in this game that have gone in the Storm's favour, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I always get worried about the Titans regardless of who we're playing. Simply because usually we're the team that people refer to when they're saying, like, that team down the bottom of the table. Storm here, pretty average kicks, to be honest with you. I actually haven't enjoyed the kicks from the Storm in this game so far. I just have not enjoyed the kicks from the Storm so far in today's game. Oh, that's got to be 6 again. Oh, he's hurt his ankle there. So it didn't really matter. It was the first tackle. And I was going to lose about... Oh, no, he's going to get up. He's going to make it to the 10-metre line. Dadsmate says Titans will win this week. I think so too. Don't get me wrong. But, you know... I'm fair in my criticism of the team. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough being a Titans fan. So until they can prove me wrong, like not wrong, but until they can prove that they're consistent, like I can never feel confident about any game. Will Blaze says, you feeling better after last night, BKR? Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just very tired. I had a big day. And then obviously 2 streams, so I had to head off. But 20 minutes gone here, guys. Do hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. We will be streaming a couple more games over the weekend, and obviously vlogging tomorrow night's Rabbitohs and Roosters game from ANZ Stadium. Not Allianz, ANZ Stadium, or whatever it's called. I don't care. I'm calling it ANZ. Leslie Brown says, who scored the first try for the Storm? It was Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith from the hooker roll. Brandon Smith from hooker just went and had a little dart over from about 3 metres out. It's the second tackle here for the Storm. They're 43 metres out from their own line. Monster after Jerome Hughes here. Don't you dare go for a 40-20. That was never going to happen. And they made no metres there. Will Blade says, okay, that's good. Jim's Melmy says, Collingwood 64, Carlton 50. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Geez, high-scoring game. My God. 64-50 with 5 minutes left. Gee, well, here we go. Storm here. Brandon Smith's having a great game. Look at him go. You know, the potential new and I can't even say it with a straight face. Jerome Hughes here puts the ball up. The Storm on the right-hand side here. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my God, he lost the ball. That should have been a try. Well, you can't say it should have been a try, but my gosh. That was so close. French says try. Well, no, but very close. Look at this. Goes up. Oh, unfortunately, Remus Smith, it bounces off like this area of his shoulder. It just bounces so high up, but unfortunately a little bit too far forward for him to, dive and catch it. Malcolm says, I noticed this league fans talk more than your A-League fans. Yeah, because A-Leagues, this is the first season we've done A-League, bro. This is the first season we've done A-League on this channel. NRL's been going for a few years. Like the streams, obviously, way more last year, and we've been doing NRL content since the start of the channel. A-League's only really been going this season. So, we're growing the A-League on the channel. So, 4th tackle here, 18 minutes to go here in the first half. 6-0 to Melbourne Storm. Panthers realistically haven't had much ball at all. Actually, there you go. 60% possession to the Storm, 40% possession to the Penrith Panthers. Dasman says, lost his lollies. He did lose his lollies. Oh, here we go. Oh, Oh, that's a good kick there for the pennies. That's a good kick there for the pennies. Medvedev says A-League is not as popular to NRL and AFL. That too. However, I have been doing NRL for a lot longer. So, yeah, look, I think Melbourne definitely deserve this lead in this first 23 minutes. I feel like they probably should be up one more. I feel like they probably should be up 10, 12-0 at this point. And I think that Panthers fans would be pretty happy that their team is still only 6-0 down after this start. They've defended well, which is to be expected, but their attack is weak. And that's why I tipped the Storm, because I knew their defense would be good, the Panthers, but I just can't necessarily see them scoring more than a couple of tries. That's why I tipped 18-12 to the Storm. 3 tries to the Storm I think is fair enough. Maybe a couple of tries to the Pennies, I don't know. I don't see the direction. Like, cool, everyone's on Burton, but here we go, chance here. Good little defensive stop there by Charlie Staines. Had a good game so far. Overall, look. People really overrate this Bulldogs team going forward, eh? Like, I actually don't get it. I really don't get how the Bulldogs are getting so much hype, to be completely honest with you. Obviously, they've been shit this year. Like, don't get me wrong, this year is understandable. They've played, 2 teams that should be smacking them. Oh, chance here for the Panthers. Here we go. Stephen Crichton's away here. Out to the left-hand side. Oh, good tackle there. Very good tackle by Hughes. I'm surprised there. Crichton actually, looked for the contact there. I would have tried to step around Jerome Hughes there. But the Bulldogs, their players just don't excite me necessarily going forward. It doesn't really work out for me. But a mainstream Bulldogs-Broncos on Saturday, maybe. I'm not too sure. We'll see how we go. Panthers here with the ball, second tackle. 40 metres out here from the Storm line. Here we go. Asafa Solomon comes back on here for the Storm. Bromwich will go out. 15 minutes to go here. Pjanovic says, will Dragons make the top 8? Absolutely goddamn not. All right, so third tackle here with the Panthers. 25 metres out here from the Storm line. Can they get anything going here? They haven't got anything going so far in this game. If they can equalise, it is actually bloody crazy that they've stuck in this game to this point. Fifth tackle here. 15 metres out. That was Burton with the ball. Now it goes to Luai. Luai over the top. And that was an absolutely shocking play there. Oh, wait a second. Edwards kicks it through, and that's going to be, wow, that's actually unbelievable by Edwards. That is a fantastic play by Dylan Edwards, and that's going to be a repeat set for the Panthers. I've no idea how we got that ball into the end, into the goal line. I've no idea how we was able to get a repeat set there, but fantastic little kick, fantastic little run. Dylan Edwards, take a bow. That was fantastic to get a line dropout. LC Joe says Bulldogs are going to get the wooden spoon. Disagree. I do believe it's going to be the Tigers. I do believe it's going to be the Tigers. They look horrific. Malcolm says, I remember that wooden spoon when I was little. Which wooden spoon? Oh my God! What a hit, son. What an absolute hit, son. What an absolute hit. My goodness me. Second tackle here for the Panthers. They're 12 metres out. Trevor Daly says, Pjanovic, Dragons make top 4. Oh, Trevor. Oh, that's going to be a try here. Try. I think that's a try. I think it's a try. He put his left foot out. I think Brian To'o's actually scored a try here. No, they're going to check this. And I think that if they were going to check, I think this means he's calling no try. I'm pretty certain this means he's calling a no try here. I think he's put his foot down over the line. I think he's put his foot down over the line. Yeah, he has. He's calling no try here. They're going to the video ref, obviously. But when the referee blows his whistle to send it to the video ref, that means it's a no try. If he thinks it's a try, it'll get reviewed anyway, so they just call try. So as soon as he blew the whistle, I thought from first glance that he might have put his left foot over the line, but we'll see how they go here. Medvedev says it's called no try. Yeah, well, no, there's no calling anymore. Here we go. So, yeah, well and truly over the line. Good call by Touchy, too. You can't see that. The Touchy can't see that, and he made a great call there. That's a fantastic call by Touchy. We are very critical of referees, and we are very critical of the Touchies in today's game. But to be able to call that when there was a Storm play in the way, that's unbelievable. That was a very good call. LFC Joe says, I think the Broncos are going to win minor and major premiership. Yeah, well, you have had too much to drink tonight, and I think you need to seek help, buddy. Ethereal Man says, you going to any Mel games this week? Mel? Ninja Kev says, the ref is damn cheating. In regards to who? I think there's been a couple of dodgy calls in favour of the Storm, but that is an absolute, foot over the line, no try. But I think there has been a couple of dodgy calls in favour of the Storm in regards to a forward pass and also in regards to a knock-on. But overall, I don't think that the ref has altered this game in a dramatic way. Yes, I guess you could argue that that knock-on comes from made up to the try that Storm have scored, but overall, I think the Storm deserve that try based on the way this opening 26 minutes has gone. Storm here with the ball, about 45 minutes out here from their own line. Medvedev says, yeah, you're right. The touch judge was way behind the play and the Storm play got in the way. I don't actually know how he saw that. I think he kind of assumed as much. And I said I saw it straight away, but it was a difficult play. Oh my God, good take there by Edwards. Edwards has been really good in this game, to be honest with you. Edwards has been safe at the back. I don't know why they're booing right now. Edwards has been safe at the back. By the way, Jerome Luai is getting, I think, sought out here for a potential concussion. I think there's a head assessment coming up here for Jerome Luai, and that is a big-time thing for the Panthers. Zach says, I'm in the background of the Titans video. Awesome, bro. Good to see. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. And appreciate you for supporting the content. Karen Mavita says, this game is boring without Pappenhausen. Yeah, it doesn't have the same feeling as a full strength. Like I said, if it was full strength between these two teams, I would have gone to the game and I would have vlogged it. But without it being full strength, I knew it was going to kind of have that feeling of like, yeah, look, it's a good win if you win, but, there's going to be plenty of excuses by whoever loses. Whoever loses, there's a lot of excuses in this game. So that's why it's like, yeah, look, it's a good game, but overall, it doesn't really mean a great deal in my personal opinion. So fit tackle here. The Panthers going to boot this little bad boy up. And 22 metres out here in their own line. Nico Hines with a good little take there. And Jennings is going to get taken down 33 metres out here from their own line. However, I will say this as well. Storm don't know how to play second halves. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can finish off this game. Sport actually says shoulder, no concussion. Okay, my bad. Dasmate said, that's why I have you guys here. I'm, in the moment, and it's good that you guys are here to obviously correct me if I say something wrong about, what they're saying in the ears. Because I can't really hear them. This is just here for the atmosphere, realistically. So third tackle here for the Storm. They're going to be inside the attack and half. 42 metres out here from the Pennies line. Storm with the ball out to the left-hand side. Jerome Hughes hasn't done too much in today's game. Gets out to Munster, though. Munster's been good. Ooh, how did he hold on to that ball? How did Kenny Bromwich hold on to that ball? Fifth tackle here for the Storm. 30 metres out. Left-hand side. Nico Hines. Little kick over the top. That's going to sit inside. No, it's going to go out full. Okay. Don't let Nico Hines take the kicks. Leslie Brown says, who at the back for Storm number 1 is Nico Hines? The long-haired man. The long-haired Nico Hines. Malcolm says, I want the Panthers to win. I would normally have wanted the Panthers to win if it was a full-strength team. And they probably would have too. Ninja Kev says, Storm are going to win because of the ref. No, Storm are going to win because they're not going to lose 2 games in a row. That's my opinion. Storm have deserved the try, and Panthers don't deserve to be having a try right now. It'd be very ironic if the Panthers didn't score a try in this game. Be very ironic considering they haven't given up a point in the first 2 games of the season. But I just hope that people don't overrate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope that if the Panthers do lose this game, or the Storm lose this game, I really hope that people don't overrate it ginormously. I think the Panthers have a lot more excuses than the Storm do. Pappenhausen obviously is integral to the back, but I would say Cleary and Kotosau is much more integral to the Panthers than Pappenhausen is to the Storm, in my personal opinion. Second tackle lever, the Panthers out to the left-hand side here. Burton gets it off to Crichton. Crichton here, 30 metres out. I feel like the Panthers are starting to get a little bit more dominance of the ball. They're kind of getting a little bit more comfortable with the ball at the moment. Sport says Storm should have scored 2 tries. I wouldn't say should have. I think they probably deserve to be up 12-0, but I don't think they should be up 12-0. So third tackle here, 30 metres out here. Good run there. Is that Moses Leota with a good run? My goodness me. Out of the right-hand side here, Luai. That should actually be set restart, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it be set restart for slapping that hand down there? Edwards out of the right-hand side here. Charlie Staines. He's been unbelievable. Charlie Staines has been unbelievable for the Pennies, and it is going to be 6-4 here with 10 minutes to go the first half. The Panthers have scored a try, and it's going to be a kick to tie the game here from the sideline. The Panthers... the Panthers have deserved it in this last 10 minutes or so. They have definitely been the better team of the last 10 minutes. Obviously the Storm probably... No, maybe the last 5 minutes. The Storm being the best team for the first 25 minutes. And the crazy thing is that they should be up by more, but they're not. And the Panthers are going to take them down, and they're going to score in the corner. So it is 6-4 here, and the kick will be coming. Remember, it says great sidestep to stay in as well. Yeah, look, I think Charlie Staines is a great player. I think he's a little bit overhyped, but in the same sense, I think he's a fantastic player, and I think it's going to be good to see him in this competition. I don't want to hype players up too much because I've seen many a player come and go who get the raps of a Darren Lockyer or a Wally Lewis or an Andrew Johns or a Billy Slater. I hate with the comparisons. So When I see a player like Charlie Staines come in, I really enjoy seeing him play, and I think he'll be great. But I'm not going to come out here and wank on about him being the best player ever and comparing him to, the best of the best. But that is a great try there by Charlie Staines. And a lot of people try and claim that he gets a lot of gifted tries to him. Like, he's obviously in a position where he's just passed the ball and he scores. That right there proves it wrong. If you're not that great, you're probably just going to back yourself in and score in the corner. But he was never going to score in the corner there, so he cuts back onto the left-hand side, goes over, and puts the ball over the line. So, no, fantastic try there. And now Stephen Crichton here, going for the conversion from the right-hand sideline. Jeez, he can't get much harder than this. I think, is he a left footer? He is a left footer. Okay, so this is his side, though. This is his side, but still very different kick. Very difficult kick here. Geez, good crowd there at Penrith today. And, ooh, that's actually great. Oh, did he get it? He got it. Wow, that's a great kick. Gee whiz. That's a fantastic kick there from Crichton. My gosh, I thought it was going to kick curling. But it didn't. It just stayed on track, and that's a nice conversion from the sideline. Empire Titans says, okay, I'm back. Titans fan, what are your thoughts on Ash Taylor out for 3 to 4 weeks with broken hand? I'm looking forward to seeing Tanner Boyd or Toby Sexton have a crack. Tanner Boyd this weekend. If he doesn't do that well, then Toby Sexton. So 8 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. RC Vote says, up the Storm. Frenchie says, Panthers got a good fan base. The Panthers have always had a good fan base. Look, I know Parramatta fans aren't going to like this, but I would definitely say that Penrith fans have been a lot more loyal through the low lights of their years. There have been very low times for the Panthers in the last 20 years. Yes, they've won a premiership, but there's also been low times. I thought the Panthers fans stuck through their team a lot more than the Eels fans did throughout their tough times in the last 10 years. So, second tackle here, third tackle here for the Panthers. 33 metres out. Like, I know Eels fans won't like that, but to be fair, argue it. Fourth tackle here for the Panthers, 40 metres out from their own line. Adam Ottaway says, I think Ash Taylor being injured may be a blessing in disguise for Tanner Boyd. Look, I'd love to see it. Tanner Boyd hasn't done exactly fantastic for us previously when he's played, but in the same sense, I'm backing in whoever's wearing that jersey. So hopefully he can have a good crack. But here we go. Storm here with the ball, 20 minutes out here from their own line. I will be streaming the Titans versus Cowboys game on Sunday, by the way. The game has just swung back into a 50-50 possession. Obviously, about 15 minutes ago, it was Storm with 60% possession and 40% possession to the Panthers. Now it's 50-50, so the Panthers have definitely had a lot more of the ball in this last few moments. But don't forget, guys, yes, they converted the try just then, but it just make it 6-6. So the game is just back to 0-0, basically. This is just a draw at this point. So, yes, the Panthers obviously right now feel like they're getting on top, but they needed that try just to get back into the game and put it at equal terms. So, fourth tackle here, and the Storm here out of the right side. Jerome Hughes should have passed that ball. Sport Talk says, there is nothing lower than support the team I currently support. What? Who's your... Oh, Tigers. You're a Tigers fan, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure I remember you. I could assume it from what you said anyway, but I'm pretty certain you're a Tigers fan. I wouldn't disagree. Muhammad says, would you do Bulldogs game on Saturday? I'm not too sure, man. We'll see how we go. I might vlog a game on Saturday. I'm not too sure what games are on Saturday in Sydney. We'll see how we go. I might vlog a game. I'm going to try and get to 2 vlogs per week, guys. We'll see how we go. Sports says, yeah, Tigers fan. There you go. Francis says, you streaming the Eels game. I can't really remember what I'm doing this weekend, to be honest, guys. But if it's... Yeah, I'm not too sure. Is that Sunday? If it's before the Titans game, then yes. So, 4th tackle here. Whatever game is before the Titans game on Sunday, we'll 100% be doing. Or depending on the AFL. But Nico Hines keeps going back. What are you doing, bro? Why was he waiting for that? Why did Nico Hines wait for that ball to go back into the... That was never, ever going out over the dead ball line. So why was he waiting for that? He just wasted time. Okay, there you go. Jake Smith says, choice of signs. Who would you take? Lienu or Burton? Are you trying to say Leilua? No, not Leilua, sorry. Luai? Are you trying to say Luai or Burton? I would 100% sign Luai if that's who you're asking. If that's who you're asking, I would 175 billion% sign Jerome Luai over Matt Burton. But, each their own. Addo Carr here with the ball. And out to the right hand side, I know the Bulldogs fans would disagree with that though. Cam Evans says, go to the Bulldogs-Broncos game. But I'm not flying up to Brisbane to watch the Broncos versus anybody, let alone the Broncos versus the Dogs. It's going to take every bone in my body just to go and watch the Titans versus Broncos at Suncorp, because we're going to smack them. Because, the last 2 times we've played there, we've made them our bitch. Oh, wait a second, the last 3 games in a row, we've made them our bitch. So, Evidence says he could have easily knocked it back to himself too, so I don't know why he took that long to get the ball. Exactly right. Just buddy, pick the ball up and run away. Cameron Evidence says, I was kidding, don't go to that cup game. But I'm not, whether you're kidding or not, I'm not flying up to Brisbane for an absolutely shit fest. Ooh, Burton trying to offload that ball is interesting. Third tackle here for the Panthers. They're about 40 metres out here from the Roman line. 4.5 minutes left here of the first half, guys. Yeah, with the ball. Great run there. Did say it was going to be a low-scoring game. People didn't like to hear it. Ned Williams says, I hope you're feeling better. I am, man. I was just very tired yesterday after a huge day. Burton inside. What are they doing? Oh, that's a Shepherd. Ooh, that was a Shepherd. Don't you dare call a penalty there against Brandon Smith. Don't you dare call a penalty there against Brandon Smith. If you did, that would have been ridiculous after the fact that they probably should have been a Shepherd just a few moments ago. Burton kicks the ball up high there. Not the greatest of kicks, though, and it's going to be easily taken there by Jennings. Oh, good little run. Oh, Lua. Geez, getting a bit of aggression in the game. There we go. Sport Talk says Edwards has done something to his wrist, just got it wrapped. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Justin Olam with a fantastic run there. Nearly broke away too. Second tackle here, 42 minutes out here from their own line. 6 again here for the Storm. That's not good for the Panthers, who, if someone can score before the half-time mark, gee whiz, that's going to be a massive crucial blow to the other team. So first tackle here for the Storm, then just getting into the opposition half. Can we see a 2-point field goal in today's game? I actually think if Cleary had played today, we definitely would have been, or Cleary or Pappenhausen, we could have been seeing our first 40-metre field goal for a 2-pointer. We obviously saw Pappenhausen last year kick a 2-point field goal this year against the Roosters from like 43 minutes out with like 40 seconds to go. So you definitely know he has the boot on him. So fourth tackle here. Who actually does kick for the Storm now, considering that Pappenhausen would be out? Munster? Munster can kick a field goal, yeah? That's going to be... Okay, so the Storm down injured right now. I don't know who's down here with an injury. James Nichols says, who's your favourite Manly player of all time? I'd probably go watching-wise, Brett Stewart. Watching-wise, Brett Stewart was unbelievable. Steve Maddai. I'd probably go... Nah, I like Steve Maddai. I'll go Steve Maddai. Brett Stewart was fantastic to watch, though. But I'll stick with Steve Maddai. His aggression, his brute, his just buddy barnstorming runs. Fantastic player. Freddie says Munster would kick. Munster would, yeah, there you go. Junior Zagolo says, human brick Olam. Olam is one of my favourite centres to watch. If you ask me who's my favourite centre, he would be definitely top 3, I'd say, to watch. Just the way he runs. It's not really how he plays in general. I'm not necessarily the greatest fan of Olam's play in general, but I think the way he actually just runs with just absolute ferocity with the ball is just ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Nico Hines kicks the ball through. Knock on there from the Panthers. Knock on for the Panthers. And... yeah, knock on Panthers first. So the Storm are going to get a fresh set of 6 here, 10 metres out. Ooh, dangerous here. Dangerous here. That's why it says DCE is your favourite. DCE is a knobhead. So, 2.5 minutes to go here of the first half. Ziggy Falafa says they go for the Bulldogs, Panthers and Roosters. No, you don't. Choose one team. You can't go for 3 teams, especially in a 16-team competition. Be my guest. Do what you need to do. But, come on, man. You got to choose one team there. Frenchie says, Daz, don't get me started on dice. Stuart says, Campbell, the greatest Titans of all time. Campbell? Oh, Preston Campbell. I'd say so, yeah. I'd say Presto's probably, yeah. Scott Prince is obviously up there. I loved Luke Douglas. A bit of Dougie action when he was there, but I'd probably say, yeah, Presto Campbell would be known as the greatest Titan of all time. Or, well, we do have a stand named after him in the Presto stand. Out on where the front line is. That whole stand of where we sit and stand at the games is the Presto stand, Preston Campbell stand. So second tackle here, 12 metres out here for the Storm from the Panthers line. Here we go. Brandon Smith on the left-hand side, Jerome Hughes here. Out of the left-hand side here again, Munster underneath, Olam, and look, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Justin Olam with a fantastic try. Papua New Guineans going crazy there right now. That is a fantastic try, and that is what I'm talking about, guys. The way the Storm the way Justin Olam runs is just ridiculous. What happened to Dylan Edwards here? So what happened to Dylan Edwards here? No. What happened there? Wait a second. Did he dive? Or what happened here? I've seen him go down. Kenny Bromwich goes up here. This may not be a try here. Maybe an obstruction here. I didn't actually see it. I just saw him fall down just then, but I was like, wait a second, what happened over there? I was wondering why there was no fallback just then. So Hughes out to the left-hand side, gets it off to Munster, and I'm pretty certain that that's going to be classed as a obstruction. That's a no try. Not today. Not today. That is not a flop. That is a clear run into Dylan Edwards. And I was wondering why there was no fullback. I don't think Dylan Edwards gets there. I think Olam scores regardless. But the fact of the matter is that is a clear no try. So with 1 minute to go, the Panthers get very lucky there. And it will go back to 6-6 here. Very, very lucky there with the Panthers, but that is a clear no try. He clearly impacts on the play. He's already well and truly through the line there. I don't think he was looking, to be completely fair to you. I don't think he intentionally did that. He knew immediately when it happened that it was a no try. You looked at his face. But look, it's the right call. It is. But it's tough if you're a Storm fan because you probably would have scored that regardless. Mark Vudapola says, how you going, BKR? Going all right, mate. Going all right. Watching a good game right now. Very close game. Very excited. Well, not exciting. Well, I'd say it's exciting. Not the two first-grade teams here, but, I'd still say it's a good game nonetheless. Always bleeding badly. Always bleeding badly. Always bleeding badly from that headband. Ooh. I don't know who the number 16 is for the Panthers. So third tackle here for the Pennies. They're about halfway. 23 seconds left. We could see a 40-metre 2-point field goal. Jeez, he's got blood coming down his face right now. 15 metres out. They need to make at least probably 15 metres on this tackle. Close to... Jeez, that was a bad tackle. 9 seconds. They've wasted enough time. This could be... I wouldn't argue the penalty here. I'd nearly argue a penalty there. He's injured here. That was a really awkward tackle. Leslie Brown says, oh my, even if the fullback gets there, Alarm will bump him and score the try. Yes, but that's not the point. It's still a penalty. It's still not a try. But yes, I do think that Olam scores that try regardless. Adam Ottaway says, that's quite a nasty cut for Eisenhuth. Yeah, you can see. You can see the blood is absolutely streaming down his face. Ooh, this could be a penalty. This could be a penalty here, which would potentially make it a 2-point. I don't think this is a penalty, but... No, I think this will be fine. I think Panthers want a penalty, but I don't think this will be a penalty. Snaky Game says, this is a close game even with both their best players gone. Well, it was going to be close regardless. It doesn't matter if their players are gone or their players aren't gone. It was always going to be a close game. Hold on. You got to stand up, bro. You got to stand up. Oh, they're going to have a chance here. 40 metres out. This could be a first 2-point field goal. Burton. No, terrible. Oh, the ball's still going to be here for the Panthers, though. Edwards here. The play is broken. They can try it here. They can try it. No, he gets tackled down around the halfway point. And there's the siren. Oh, geez, that was a long way away. Oh, that was a long way away. So, guys, it is halftime. It is 6-6. Geez, hectic finish to that first half there. I think 6-6 is probably... looking back at it now, it's relative. I know the Storm probably should deserve maybe another try, but they didn't. Panthers, towards that last 15 minutes were the more dominant team, so they could have deserved another try. Got another try in that last 15, but they didn't. So, yeah, very close game, and right now, I couldn't tell you who's going to win this. So I've tipped the Storm, but the Storm don't know how to play second halves recently. They struggled in the second half against the Panthers in the grand final. They struggled in the second half against the Rabbitohs, and they struggled in the second half against the Eels. So 3 games in a row they struggled in the second half because they don't have the composure that Cameron Smith brings. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can, they can score again and get past this Panthers team that is very good defensively. Yes, I believe Justin Olam scores that try, even without the impact on on Dylan Edwards for the Panthers, but he didn't. It was a penalty. It was a clear penalty, and it was clear no try. But guys, like I said, 6-6 here. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new idea. Actually, how many likes are we on right now? We are on 57. Let's get 3 more likes and let's hit 60. All right, damn well. Actually, let's get 70 before the end of halftime. But let me know your thoughts on the first half, guys. Sport Action says 2-point field goal is a joke. It is a bit of a joke, but in the same sense, it's gonna bring it's gonna bring fans to tears when their team is the first team to lose by it. I am really, really excited to be watching the game of the first 2-point field goal when a team is leading by 1. Say it's the Titans versus Broncos, and the Broncos are leading by 1, and the Titans kick a 2-point field goal to win the game in the 80th minute. That would just diabolically annihilate a fan base, and it will be the most juicy thing I've ever seen. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most, I guess. Victor Radley apparently is out for the Roosters. So he's not back this week, by the way. That's Entertain House. Hayden just messaged me this. I don't think he knows I'm streaming right now. But he should do. He should do. But yeah, he just said Radley's out. So, like I said, guys, I will be vlogging tomorrow's game. I'm not going to be streaming here, the Roosters-Rabbitohs game. I will be vlogging it. I'll be going straight to the game and having a good time. I will be getting behind the Rabbitohs because they are the home team, and Hayden will be supporting the Roosters. I'm going to be putting both the perspectives into one vlog like we did with the Origin vlog a couple of years back. Miklesh says, hi bro, hello Miklesh, how you going? Who are you going for in this game? Adam Ottaway says, I know it's only round 3, but I don't think Storm make the grand final this year. I agree. I know it's only round 3, and this is the tough thing for me, and I say this all the time. Guys, I have to respond here. I have to give my opinion. My opinion can change in 10 minutes. My opinion will change by the end of this game. My opinion will change by tomorrow, and I could honestly say this team will win the grand final next week. You know, I just have to kind of give my on-the-spot thoughts. But from what I've seen so far this year, I think the Storm don't know how to play the second half of games as well as they normally would because they don't have the composure of your Cameron Smith there. Brandon Smith had a quality game so far. Yes, he scored the try. But overall, he's still no Cameron Denwell-Smith. Yes, obviously, the Storm fans are hoping for Harry Grant to come back. Brandon Smith goes to more of a utility / the lock position. But look, I just think the Storm don't necessarily have that same oomph about them as previous years. I think they're going to be a top 4 team regardless. I think they'll be a top 4 team. But I really honestly believe that either the Panthers, the Rabbitohs, or the Roosters. So far what we've seen anyway. And I would definitely Panthers from before the season. Rabbitohs are a bit shaky for me. I can't guarantee them yet. I honestly think Panthers Roosters, but the Roosters haven't proven themselves against anyone yet. Neither have the Panthers, but I'm backing my Panthers tip in from last year and from the preseason. LFC Joe says, answer my question. What do you think of the new Titans player? Not too sure, mate. Frenchie says, I'm going on NRL app and it's saying ANZ as Australia Stadium. Yeah, they've changed it. Slim and Sandler says, yeah, Panthers Bulldogs grand final. Okay, mate. Yeah, nice. How many points have you scored in? How many points have you scored in the first 2 games? Snaky Game says, what do you think the score would be if Panthers had a full team? Well, then you have to, if you're going to say if the Panthers had a full team, then you have to go and talk about the Storm having a full team. And if the Panthers had a full team and the Storm had a full team, I think it'd be pretty similar. I think it could be 10-10 or 6-6. I wouldn't change it too much. I think that it would just equal itself out. You know, if you had the 2 best players from the Panthers back and the best player from the Storm back, arguably, it's going to equal itself out in regards to the quality, and you're probably going to see a very similar game, maybe just with a bit more oomph behind both teams, a little bit more direction with the Panthers, and a little bit more safety at the back, and a little bit more direction from behind. That's probably what you'd be expecting in this game if their full teams were there, and I think it'd be 6-6, 10-10. I wouldn't think there'd be, too much of a surprise there. June says, hey BK, are you champion? Cam Smith, future immortal? Absolutely. He is the best hooker of all time. Changed my mind. Who's a better hooker than him? Who's a better hooker of all time? Cameron Smith is the best hooker of all time. So yes, I think it's ridiculous that people want every single player who's known as a great. Like the fact that people say Greg Inglis. Greg Inglis was one of the greatest players of all time. He's not immortal. Immortal is not Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame in like NBA, MLB, NFL, NHL is different. Right? That's good. That's all the great players. But the great players aren't the immortal players. These immortals are the best ever. Like, Greg Inglis was fantastic. One of the greatest of the greats. But not immortal. Cameron Smith there, Wally Lewis there, Andrew Johns there, Darren Lockyer should be there. Those kind of players are there. I'm sorry, but you just can't. If you keep getting more and more immortals over time, it's just going to dilute the product. So, overall, yes, Cameron Smith, absolutely, no argument about it. Best hooker of all time, prove me wrong. I'll read what she's reading. Says, how about Adokar's buzz out? Buzz cut. Get around the buzzy. Melbourne Victorians right now are getting on to an interesting hairdo kind of situation, whether it be AFL players or just Victorians in general. I've noticed they're all getting behind the mullet, get around the bit of the mull, the bit of the mull, love it. Pete Rose says, what about Napa? Does he fit in the immortal status? I reckon you should shut your mouth. Slim and Sandler says, you're forgetting Ennis and Napa, Blaze. Oh my God. AD Ellis has come on the Panthers. I've tipped the Storm, but I think we could be looking at a really, really close game here. Jasmine says Billy Slater. Look, it's difficult because yes, but yes, Billy Slater should be an immortal, but then we're really getting into a point of kind of it's tough because you don't want to dilute the product. Immortals are the best players of all time, right? But if you start adding in 10, 20, eventually 30, 40 players, it's now we're kind of getting into an upper echelon Hall of Fame-ish. Entertain House says, Brandon Smith has been on fire, bro. Radley is ruled out. I saw your message before. I said it on stream, bro. I said, buddy, Hayden just messaged me saying, buddy, Victor Radley's out. Well, should be interesting tomorrow, eh? I like it. I like it. The Dingo says 6-6. It reminds me of Storm versus Eels last week. And we all remember what happened in that game. Yes, different game, though, in really, really poor conditions. But in the same sense, yes, it was very similar last week. But the Storm, I guess, last week probably looked a lot worse than what they've done so far. I think the Storm deserved to be probably leading by maybe 2 in this game so far, but you can't argue with the halftime score of 6-6. I think that, like I've said many times, Storm don't really know how to play second halves lately, so can they prove me wrong in this one and go on and change it around? But guys, like I said, let's get to 70 likes before the end of halftime. We're on 63 right now. Let's get 7 more likes. Boom, let's smash it. Chaz Matthew says hello. Hello, Chaz. How you doing, mate? Who you going for? Kieran Young says, who do you think is going to win at Bankwest? Parramatta versus Sharks. I'm a Para fan. Go Para. Interesting one. Think that obviously Parramatta should be winning that game. They are clearly the team that are favourites by a long way. However, Sharks have a pretty good record against Parramatta, so it will be interesting. I'm considering going to it. Unless it's on Sunday, then I won't because I have to stream the Titans-Cowboys game. But it is more interesting than people imagine. I do believe the Eels probably do win, and I will tip the Eels, but the Sharks have a pretty good record against the Eels. Entertainer says, should I still wear my custom Radley shirt? It's my only Roosters merch. Yes, mate. I've got a Roosters shirt if you want it. I've got a Roosters shirt if you want it tomorrow, but like it'll probably be a bit big for you. But you can have it if you want. You can't have it, but you can bloody wear it if you want. But no, just wear the Victor Radley one, mate. Alex Hunter says, so proud of the Eels in last week's game. Yes, of course, be proud of it. It was a good game. But there's a lot of excuses with the Storm. There is. Whoever lost that game, there's always excuses. That game didn't tell me too much overall. Like, that told me the Eels played better in that game in the West. You know, it was horrific conditions. But on a dry track, I think Storm win by probably about 12 points. But that's just my personal opinion. But I think the Eels were the better team in that game and justly deserved that game. But, like I said, the weather plays a massive part in games, guys. Slim says game of the round, Doggies Bronx. Would rather slap myself in the face and rename myself Shirley than bloody, go to that game. Entertain House is Para by 10, dog. Yeah, you're right. Shut up. I'll read what she's reading. Says I'm a Para fan, but no game is ever foregone. Exactly right. No game is ever foregone. I've seen plenty of games over the years that have changed around. Isaac says, why Cleary out? Cleary's out because unfortunately he is not having a good time with the concussion. Kieran Young says, oh yeah, BKR is on Saturday and the match is for Johnny Manor Cup. Yeah, I know the Johnny Manor Cup. I'll consider it. We'll see how we go. I do believe, because I'd be going for the Sharkies because obviously my mum's a Sharks fan, but it's at Bank West and I hate going against the home team simply because with the home team, that's where the atmosphere comes. So when I do my vlogs, I want to get behind the home team, but I can't support against the Titans and I can't support against the Sharks. Unless it's the Titans-Sharks game, and then I absolutely will support against the Sharks. But you know what I'm saying. Martin Campbell says, if the Storm lose the second half 3 games in a row, there will be serious questions to ask about their fitness. Thank you very goddamn much. No one is talking about it. I've had people argue with me about it, saying that the second half is not a problem for the Storm, and they're just having, a couple of struggles early days, only 2 games. It's like, cool. Like, everyone, look, the first 2 games, first 5 games, first 8 games, whatever you want to call it, yes, it's a start, and yes, you can't really judge too much about teams in that first game. You can't kind of overall summarize what a team is about for the season in the first 5 games. Granted. However, the first 5 games still show you kind of how the team is building, right? So you can't just ignore things from said games. As Martin Campbell just said here, and like I've been saying for over, 3 weeks now, since the grand final last year, the Storm struggle to finish off games. Whether it's their composure, whether it's their fitness, whether it's the fact that they're lacking the Cameron Smith factor, it is an actual fact that they are struggling in the second half. So that's why I'm worried about this game right now. They needed to be up at halftime in my personal opinion. I tipped the Storm, but I think they needed to be up at halftime. Leslie Brown says, Eels won because they were coached well to attack Jennings and Remus due to review from the previous game. Let's not get too hyped up on the Eels. Dan Konali says, good bet for next try in the game. I will go with the Panthers to score the next try. No, you know what? I'll go the Storm to score next try. We'll go with the center. You know what? We'll go Jennings. I'm going to say Jennings to score the next try here for the Storm. But very difficult one to predict. Kieran Young says, second half Melbourne Storm just suck. Well, no, and have no guts to get Sivo in air for the win. Guys, pouring down wet conditions. Yes, it's a good result. So much excuses that you can use, though. Like, there is a lot of excuses. So, good result for the Eels, but for the Storm, I wouldn't be too unhappy about it. Jacko, well, I wouldn't be, reading too much into it as a Storm fan, besides potentially second halves, but I still think you can kind of let them go based on that. But, Kiwi Lad says, hey, mate, hope you're feeling better today. Appreciate you, man. I am definitely feeling better today. I was just very tired after a very busy day yesterday. Hope you're still doing well, and hope the Super Rugby Aotearoa is going well for you over there. Buddy, finally the Chiefs won, eh? Finally the Chiefs won. Army the Pro says, I'm going with the Panthers and I think they'll win 12-10. How are you anyways? Got a good game here. I've got the Storm 18-12. I said that before the game started, but right now I'm struggling to see the Storm being able to complete this game out. Pete Ferrer says, I've compared Napa to a Messi or Sergio Aguero. Okay, you've compared him to a really nice guy there. I'm glad you said Messi and Sergio Aguero, not Messi Ronaldo. Jordan Olsey says, who would you put a head-to-head bet on? Oh, it's tough. It's just tough. Like I said, I've tipped the Storm, bros. I've tipped the Storm. So if I'm gonna tip someone, I'm gonna say the Storm still. I'm gonna back in what I say. I hate the cash out option. Back in what you say. I think the Storm still win this game. However, their second halves are a struggle, so it is a very, very big 50-50 right now. It is straight up just a 50-50. I know that it's kind of obvious 50-50, Panthers, Storm, but not all the time is it a straight up 50-50. I would say this is an incredibly difficult game to predict, but I would go the Storm. Leslie Brown says, Munster will have a big impact in the second half and Storm will win. There you go. Sin George, edit says, I'm Aussie, so it's night. It is night time. Yes, it is 9 o'clock here in Sydney right now. I think daylight savings stops next week. Thank God. I'm from Queensland, so I don't like the old daylight savings. I don't think many people do, but we are still in half time, by the way, guys. If you're wondering what we're talking about right now, we're just kind of talking about the game and whatnot. So shoot your questions in the chat. Obviously, smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here because we're going to be smashing out more games this weekend. And I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow night. Roosters Rabbitohs is going to be a ripper game. Matt Yapoon says, do you think Panthers are missing out on a couple of 6 again calls? I think that in the early stages of the game, I think the Storm got 2 really ridiculous calls, to be honest with you. In regards to their first try, I thought that was a knock-on for the Storm on the previous set before the kick. And then also in regards to a 4 pass, they probably should have got called against. The Storm are coming back out in the second half, by the way, guys. So here we go. The second half is about to get underway. Very much looking forward to this second half. But yeah, look, I think that the Panthers were early on doubted by a couple of calls, but overall I think that the refs not been bad today in overall kind of adjustment of the flowing rhythm of the game. I try to think of the best word for it. Slim Sandler says, talking about how powerful... shut up. Pete Redo says, I would compare... I hate all of you. Carlos Scheller says, vlog tomorrow. No, vlog will come out on Saturday, but yes, I'll be vlogging tomorrow. I'll be vlogging the Rabbitohs Roosters, but that won't come out until Saturday, obviously. Pure Wamane Playlist says, who can guess the full-time score? Who can guess the full-time score? I'm going 18-12. You guys let me know in the chat over there. Guess the bloody full-time score over there. Simon Sandler says, AJ Brimson is better than a unicorn. Well, you're a weirdo. Wisdom Pelican says, would you wear a Man United shirt for $500,000? Yeah, $500,000. But I would soak myself in everything to get rid of that absolute filthiness. 500 grand, brother. Like, do you know what 500 grand would do, bro? 500 grand. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I wouldn't. $500,000 is just ridiculous. If you want to, donate $500,000, I'll get that right this second and go out and buy it, buddy. Man United shirt. That'd be the only time I ever wear it, though. And I'd burn it on a stream too, straight after. Dasmate says the Dogs winning the comp this season. Okay, firstly, win a game. Daniel Bosma says, do you think West Tigers should sign Eric Shawn from the Warriors? I think that the Tigers need to sign basically everyone right now. They're in struggle city, bish, struggle city, bish. They have a lot to do. The fact that they're relying on Dane Laurie, a very, very young bloke, you could nearly even claim as still a rookie, to be their best player. It tells you everything you need to know about the team right now. Joel Doppo says, put us on screen. Some of us not accessing to TV would greatly appreciate. Apologies, bro, but I can't actually show you the game live due to broadcasting restrictions. You won't be able to find it on YouTube either because the NRL will take it down immediately. I can't even use this live score from NRL.com simply because they are very, very strict with it. So the best I can do is let you know what's about to happen in the game, what's happening live, and you guys ask your questions in the chat. But I do appreciate you guys, and like I said, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Dasmate says it's on 9, isn't it? It is on 9. Yes, the Thursday night game and Friday night game is both on 9, and Sunday as well at the 4 o'clock, I think. But here we go. The Panthers start off the second half with the ball. They're about 25 metres out here from their own line. Dylan Edwards, by the way, broken hand. Ooh, not a good one. That is not a good. Dylan Edwards was very good for the Panthers in the first half. I thought he was one of the better players. So that is a big, big loss to the Panthers, and I definitely will be tipping the Storm then. Even though I already did. Leslie Brown says Tigers should add any Garby at the back. They need it. Here's a gun. You're popping no guinea. Yeah, I like it. So Nico Hines with a good run there. 35 metres out here from their own line. Kiwi Lad says ladder, just the one. What? So Talk says Edwards is off. Crichton fullback. Tyron May is now starting. All right, this is going to be very interesting here for the Panthers. If they can get a win here, then, like I said, I think the Panthers have a lot more excuses in this game than the Storm. So if the Storm win this, I think the Panthers have a lot of excuses. If the Panthers win this, I think the Storm have an excuse, but not a great excuse with Pappenhausen being out. But still a decent excuse. But look, Cleary's out, Edwards is now out, Coruscant is out. You know, the Panthers are in a rabble right now in regards to kind of the layout of their team. But Storm here out of the left-hand side here. Hines underneath it. Olam out of the left-hand side. Oh my God. Knock on for Josh Adokar. Unfortunately, Olam just tried to push that ball. At least it's around the 10-metre line, but Olam's been good in this game-ish. Should have had a try, didn't have a try. Has had some good runs, but unfortunately, the ball just hasn't been, passed great from him. But his ball running has been unbelievable in today's game. Look at that. Olam down the left-hand side, gets away, gets held back last second there. If he doesn't get held back, I think he probably breaks through or gets a better pass away to Josh Adokar. Kiwi Lads' Warriors finishing position on the ladder. I'm going to go with 10th or 9th. I think Sharks probably 10th. I'll go Warriors 9th, Sharks 10th, but I could swap those two around. Pete versus how has Burton been? He's been fine. He hasn't done anything wrong, really, but I guess by not doing anything brilliant, I guess people will find, a reason to argue it. LFG Joes has just heard that amputating Dylan Edwards' hand so he won't play ever again. What's wrong with you? So second tackle here. What is that comment? Like just dead set. What is that comment? What is that comment? But here we go. Simon Sandler says Panthers' only chance is if future Doggy Burton goes off. What? Fourth tackle here with the Panthers getting around to the halfway point. Jerome Luai here with the ball. Nothing going. Jerome Luai's not done too much in this game either, to be honest with you. I think the Munster's probably really shined as the best half in this game so far. Not that he's been absolutely unbelievable, but he's definitely found a lot more gaps than, say, the Panthers have been. Oh, that's a very high kick. But that's going to be Nico Hines who's going to follow that ball through. That's going to be a nice take there. Ooh, close to a high tackle, though. Very close. Soil Fires has come on Penrith. Joel Adopo says, how's Olam performance first half? I thought it was very good. He went over the try line and would have scored, but there was a penalty for an obstruction. I think he would have scored regardless, but in the same sense, it was a fair enough penalty. It was a fair enough no try. But no, Olam, brilliant as ever in regards to his ball running. So third tackle here for the Storm, Cameron Munster here. Look at this. Good metres made there. About 12 metres or so made from that run. Sortify says Panthers need them to win for my tips. I tipped the Storm, so I'm one of the Storm to win. Dan Canali says Luai needs to pull his finger out. He's sucking as Supercoach at the moment. No, well, that's not great, because I'm pretty sure I haven't. I don't really play Supercoach that much, but I have a few friends who I'm in the comp with. So chance here for the Storm. Ball up very high. Oh, that's going to go over the top. That's going to go straight to the Panthers there. Oh, no, he's still gone away there. Pat Matt Eel says hello. LMA, how you doing? LSC Joe says Pete Redder what? Pete Redder, buddy. Broncos fan. He's a realistic Broncos fan, though. So 36 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Second tackle for the Panthers. I would say the Panthers have been the better team in this opening 5 minutes or so. Simon Sandler says, I just realised Ben Dummings is reffing Dogs game. Yeah, he's not great, is he? He's not great. Someone says, is the game living up to the grand final rematch? Yes and no. I would argue yes. Based on the teams that we're seeing right now and not being full-strength teams, I would say yes. But in regards to what you would normally expect because of the utmost quality, then no. 6 again, you stupid Storm. Why would you do that? Set restart there for the Panthers. 40 metres out here from the Storm line. I'm sorry, but that was stupid by Nelson Asafa-Solomona and Kenny Bromwich. They just lay on top of him for literally a good 10, 20 seconds. So first tackle over the Panthers. 30 metres out here from the Storm line. And by Titans, I just saw that the Titans are trying to sign Stags for a 8th position. Yeah, it's really odd, and I think it's like 750,000 or something like that. 750k, I think the offer is. So third tackle here, 20 metres out here from the Storm line. I don't believe it, though. I don't believe it. There's no way. There's no way they're putting it Tony Staggs into the 5-8 position. It doesn't make any sense. So third tackle here, I think that's all just bullshit. Fourth tackle here with the Panthers. So Yeo goes down 15 metres out here from the Storm line. Yeo, Kenny out to the left-hand side here. Gets it up to Luai. Burton, nice step inside. Oh my God, that was a nice little run though from Burton. So 3 metres short here of the line. Fifth tackle here with the Panthers. 10 metres out, Jerome Luai. Oh, it's going to be a great take by Nico Hines. That was actually, to be honest with you, a Pappenhausen style take. You know, that was a very, very Pappenhausen-esque take just then. Julie Musgrove says, hi, I've been in the future. Nice. LSC Joe says, I'd love to see Blaze get a pink skull at the vlog. Okay, mate. Good luck. Best of luck to you saying that. Best of luck. Paramount Eels says, Storm are probably going to win. I wouldn't say anyone's probably going to win. I think Storm do win, but I wouldn't say anyone's probably going to win at this point. I think Panthers in the second half have been the better team in its opening 6 or so minutes. So it's still 6-6 here. Fourth tackle for the Storm. Only 20 metres out from their own line. They're not making too many metres here. Gets it off to Jerome Hughes. Off to Munster. Jeez, that was tough though. Jeez, Jerome Hughes gets the offload away, but Munster very close. Ooh, close to a penalty there against the Panthers. They've only made 23 metres. That's ridiculous. So the ball goes up here. Good take by the Panthers in their own defensive line. Soilifies to the mean. Pappenhausen. Ryland Pappenhausen. Don't know how to spell his name. And Nathan's out. Oh, Pappenhausen, sorry. Pappenhausen's for the Storm. Cleary and Coulterstow out for the Panthers. And now Dylan Edwards too. Sub-Zero says, happy to probably see a big Melbourne win next week. Hopefully getting Puppy and Branko back. Who's the Storm playing next week? I'm not too sure. But third tackle here. There was 33 minutes to go here. Third tackle here with the Panthers. That's going to be a penalty. I don't think you go for the 2 here. I think you go for the sideline, but they're going to call a crusher tackle here. Pappenhausen. Freddie says, I hope the Rabbits beat the Roosters 60-8 again. Yeah, Hayden wouldn't like that because he's going with the Roosters tomorrow. Pierre Dominaba says, I want to see Kickout put a try to steal the game for the Panthers. Well, there's a good chance right now, but they're going to call this one a crusher tackle here against Jennings. That will be a crusher tackle against Jennings. Yeah, that's 100% a crusher tackle. So, Panthers here, 30 metres out here from the line. 23 metres to go here. 32 minutes left. The Panthers with a great start to this second half. And this tells you right now the Storm are struggling in second halves. Is anyone ever going to listen? They are simply struggling in second halves. So second tackle here. Luai out to the left-hand side here. Burton. Oh, good little pass there, but Crichton gets taken down here 10 metres out. Third tackle here. 6 again. You're an idiot, Jerome. Jerome Hughes with an absolute stupid play there. Set restart here again. The Storm are going to have to be very good defensively. They've got space galore out on the right-hand side here. Space galore doesn't pass the ball though, Tyrone May. They're 12 metres short here of the line. The Panthers with the ball out at the left-hand side. Gets it off to Luai. Luai featuring very prominently. Gets it off to... Oh, jeez. Don't you pass that ball, Eisenhuth. 7 metres short here of the line. Second tackle here with the Panthers. Storm defending quite well so far. Luai kicks on second. Kicks it on second. That's going to be a dropout. So I think the Storm are happy with that one. I'm not too sure why Luai kicked that. It will be a dropout, but I'm not too sure why Luai kicked that. LFC Joe says, here come the Roosters, the worst we've ever seen. Okay. Sub-Zero Blair says, Storm play Broncos then Bulldogs. Oh, yeah, they should. Oh, that's a good little run there. But geez, the Storm there show us the second half because right now, it's not looking like goods. Leslie Brown says, I feel like Kickout will score. I actually don't feel like Panthers are going to score this. Oh, that's going to be... Oh my God, that's one of those little attempted over the sidelines. I don't feel like the Panthers are going to score right now. Could be wrong. Definitely probably are going to be wrong. But the Storm looking pretty decent defensively so far. 50% possession each right now. Jeez, it is split down the line. Panthers with 24 out of 27 completions and Storm with 18 out of 24 completions. So, oh, that's a 1-on-1 strip. Oh, it's a 2. Oh, it's going to be a penalty here. They're going to go for the 2 here, the Panthers. They're going to go for the 2 here. Are you going to challenge this Storm or what's going to happen? Jerome Hughes doesn't look like he's happy with this. So they're going to call... That's a penalty. So the Panthers are going to get a kick from right in front here. So they're still going there. I don't know about that. The referee did call held though, but still... But the thing is, though, a lot of the time they go back and say, no, I already called held, and they go back and play the ball. I think that's a little bit dodgy there. You know, usually, if that happens, they usually go back and play the ball again. I usually go back and play the ball again. I'm quite interested why that's kind of changed. Like, yes, back in the day that would have been a penalty, but I'm pretty certain they usually... Yeah, Empire Titans, it's definitely one-on-one strip. It is, but the referee had called held, which is what the question mark is about. So he called held. Fair enough that it's a not Storm ball, so he calls held. But I just argue the fact that he's called held. Usually the ref says, you know what, let's bring it back and let's do it again. It doesn't usually end up being a penalty. But okay, so 6-6 here. And Crichton from basically right in front here. Should be slapping this one right through. Should be slapping this one right through from where he is right now. And he is going to miss it. He missed it. He missed it. Oh my God, Crichton missed the kick. Oh my God, Crichton missed the kick from right in front. That is outrageous. Wow. Wow, he's missed it. Wow. I can't believe he's missed that. So the Storm will get a drop out here from the 20-metre line. And now the ball, which should have been 8-6, is now going to be coming out of their own 30-metre line with that kick. My gosh. Sub-Zero Blair says, love that miss. Someone called it. Who said they were going to miss that? Someone in the chat called it. Pierre Dominaba says, damn. Oh, here we go. Panthers here, right onto the left-hand side here. Oh, good tackle. Very good tackle there by Jerome Hughes. Second tackle here for the Panthers. They're inside the 40, though. Jerome Luai, right-hand side here. Panthers still going here. Is that... Oh, look at that. My goodness me. Unbelievable run there. Unbelievable run there. So Panthers here. Third tackle. 30 metres out here with the right-hand side. Underneath. Good little... Oh, my gosh. The Panthers are bloody attack. Oh, one-on-one strip. Munster. Munster with a one-on-one strip to save the game for the Storm, really. Oh, my God. Munster with an absolutely unbelievable one-on-one strip there. HDR says, who do you think will win? I'm still going Storm, but the Panthers are playing the better in the second half so far. But wow, that is a clutch play from Munster there to hold that ball and take it away. Guys, don't forget, 27 minutes to go here. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get to 90 likes. You know, let's finish off this stream with over 100 likes. We're 18 likes away. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. There is 27 minutes to go here in this game. Set restart for the Storm. 35 minutes out from their own line. A set restart. This is absolutely massive. What a game we're actually watching here. Considering both two teams aren't at their full strength, what a game we are watching right now. Second tackle here, getting past the halfway point. The Storm are going to be on the attack here. Leslie Brown says, yes, Munster. Dasmay says, that's a big play. Huge play. Absolutely huge play here. Oh, look at this little run here. They're 32 metres out here. The Storm are absolutely coming. You'd be freaking out if you're a Panthers fan because it's like they should have been up 8-6. And now it's swung back into the domination here for the Storm. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on for the Storm as I say that. Knock-on for the Storm as I say that. And the Panthers will get the ball here from their own 20-metre line. My gosh, what a game. The Panthers getting into Munster's face here. Ooh-wee, he's dropped his lollies everywhere. The lollies are everywhere, son. My goodness me. He's grabbed his lolly bag, and guess what? There was a hole in it. Unfortunately, Munster just, he couldn't buddy get his lollies back in the bag. Sport says bad offload, very dumb. Agree. Freddie says he dropped his lollies. Pierre Dominaba says, let's get to 100 likes. Exactly right. Smack it. Soilify says, I'm new to tipping. Any tip? I've tipped the Storm. I tipped the Storm before the game started, but it's a very 50-50 tip. Adam Ottaway says, what expansion team would you want, Blaze? Ideally, on an ideal world, I would want Fiji and PNG, but that's not going to happen. And ideally, I'd want PNG and New Zealand, but that's not going to happen. But I think Redcliffe will get a team, and I think that they really, really do want to try and get PNG in, but I'm just not too sure financially if they're going to be able to get it done. But second tackle here for the Panthers, and 35 metres out here from their own line, and they're just trying to get back and get that momentum going because they had a lot of momentum going in that first 10 minutes of this second half. Pete Vera says, who's going to clean up the lollies when they're all over the glass hole? 1 second here. Oh, kick out, breaks away, 40 metres out here. The Panthers, geez, they're coming now. 4 tackle, Burton's kicking. I'm not too sure about that one. And Nico Hines going to grab this ball and run sideways around Luai. No, great tackle by Luai. Hasn't been tackled yet. And, that's 2-on-1. No, that's a 2-on-1 strip. That's a 2-on-1 strip. That's a penalty. No, 100%. No, I don't know why he's surprised there. Unfortunately, he stripped it. Luai, you know what? Luai shouldn't have come back into that tackle. Luai should not have come back into the tackle. If Luai doesn't come back into the tackle, that's not a 2-on-1 strip. I think that Eisenhuth, unfortunately, has stolen the ball fairly in his mind because Luai had fallen off the tackle, but Luai comes back into the tackle, which makes a 2-on-1 strip, and now it is a penalty to the Storm, and they're going to be coming out of their own 20-metre line. And he kicks it to 45 metres out. Here we go. So this is a good little kick here for Munster. Dasmate says Panthers because I tipped them. Sub-Zero Blair says tipped Melbourne, even though I think Panthers will never could tip against my favourite team. Exactly right. You can't tip against your favourite team. So 3 penalties to the Panthers in this game, 1 penalty to the Storm. This is why I don't mind the ref in this game. Like, there hasn't, been too many whistles. Brandon Smith gets that. Oh, that was a great offload there by Christian Welch to Brandon Smith, who gets it off to Jerome Hughes. Second tackle here for the Storm. They're going to be 33 metres out here from the Panthers line. Brandon Smith, a great run off to Welch. Ah, man, 20 metres short here. This game is just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't know what's going to happen here. Third tackle here for the Storm. Left-hand side. Oh, Nelson Solomon with a huge run, offload. There's space out left-hand side. Oh, he's not going to go out there. Munster's going to run through himself. He's going to score. Oh, my God. He's so close to scoring a try. Fourth tackle here. 1 metre short. Storm out to the left-hand side. Gets it off to Nelson Solomon. That was a horrific pass there. I don't know who passed that ball. Solomon here. Fifth tackle. Brandon Smith, right-hand side. Gets off to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes puts the ball up. And chance here. It's knocked back by It's knocked back by Topo. Oh my Topo. Jeez, I'm all over the shot. Brian to O hits that ball back. It's a drop out here to the Storm. Oh my goodness me. My gosh. This game is crazy, mate. This game is absolutely crazy. Whew. Trevor Daly says, Dasmate, yes, another New Zealand team will definitely work. I support the Hamilton City Tigers. It'd be awesome to see, obviously, the South Island, North Island dynamic, and I think that would grow rugby league in New Zealand. But in the same sense, I'm not too sure how much the NRL is pushing it. Can you imagine the other New Zealand team winning before the Warriors? Whew. That would, oh my God, it's going to go 70 metres here. I don't know. It's gone over the head of Nelson Solomon there. I guess he is a front row forward. Well, he's a lock, but he's a front row forward. He's not expected to catch that. Hydro Q, Limbs, can you answer? But like I say to everyone, you can't expect me to just read your comment. You've got to just keep commenting until I read it, because there's a lot of comments that I try and read as many as I can, but it's very fast, so it's difficult for me to read every comment. So you just have to, kind of repeat it without spamming enough that I see it. But here we go. Nico Hines out on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's a high tackle. How is that not a high tackle here? I'm pretty certain this is a fair sit down here. He's lying down here. I'm pretty sure he's been slapped around the chin here. I think Charlie Staines has slapped him around the chin. I'm pretty certain he gets slapped around the chin here. No, that's fine. It's kind of up around here. So unfortunately, it will not be a penalty. But then again, fortunately for Bromwich, it didn't hit him across the chops. Alrighty, so 22 minutes to go here of the game. 4 tackle here for the Storm out to the right-hand side. Gets it off to Munster. Munster here to Hughes. Underneath. Oh, Storm here. 15 metres out. Knock on. The Panthers will get the ball. Thank you very much, Hydroq Liam, for the $2. He says, stand up and dance, $50. No, thank you. But appreciate you for the $2. Thank you very much. So 22 minutes to go here, and the Panthers going to get a set restart here. 20 metres out from their own line. Pete Rose says, Napa beat. Okay. Simon Sandler says, Brand Smith, the Caruso of the NRL. Oh my God. Caruso is horrific, bro. I don't know why you compare him. Leather Poisoning Footy says, this has Golden Point all over it. You're not wrong, mate. You are absolutely not wrong. This game is a low-scoring grind, and the Storm will love this, but then again, I don't know. It's looking like the Panthers kind of are on top here, but then again, the Storm are kind of coming too. It's just back and forth right now. Both teams are attacking decently, but both teams are defending quite. Oh, that's a penalty. No, that's a penalty. No. You can't just hold up there. No way. That is a penalty to the Storm every day of the week. He's literally taken out the player. I'm sorry, but you can't just hold up the play there. You can only hold up the play when the player hasn't been taken out. He's literally been taken out, but okay, no penalty to the Storm. Panthers here with the ball 30 metres out here from the Storm line. I think that was a dud call, but then again, there's been a couple of dud calls in favour of the Storm today. Panthers here, so it kind of makes up for it. And good easy take there by Jennings. Jennings could get away from kick out. No, kick out with a great tackle. Sortify says, who do you tip tomorrow, Dragons or Sea Eagles? I've tipped Manly, but the Dragons are the safer option. I think Manly have the better team on paper, but the Dragons did play well against the Cowboys, but it was against the Cowboys, so it's a bit of a tough one because the Cowboys aren't that great. Second tackle here for the Storm. Josh Adokar hasn't had too much of an impact today. 20 metres out from their own line, their third tackle. They're not making too many metres. Sport ranks the Storm getting robbed. Absolutely not. You're lucky you have a try based on that knock-on from the first half. Justin Olam here, still running the ball, gets the offload away to Munster. Munster here, still going. And they're going to lose metres there. That was stupid. 4th tackle here. Dan Canali says, which player is either team missing the most? Well, Pappenhausen and Cleary. All right, so fourth tackle here, and they're going to kick it out for 40-20. 40-20. Oh, the bounce didn't have it, unfortunately. The bounce didn't have it, but that had the distance for a 40-20 there for the Storm, which would have been absolutely mental. 20 minutes to go here, guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, the Panthers nearly lose that ball on their own 30-metre line. Dan Canali says, which players... Oh, that's right, I already read that. Frenchie says, maybe we will get the first 2-point field goal today. I think we're going to see a field goal. I don't know about 2-point field goal. 40 metres is a long way to kick, but I definitely can see a field goal coming in this game. Jake Lafrost says, that's a dumb question. Exactly. Well, I don't even know it's a dumb question, but there you go. So 19, I'm so in the moment right now. Fourth tackle here with the Panthers. 45 metres out from their own lines. That's set at 6. No, it's not going to be a set restart. And Panthers have the right-hand side here. Luai gets the offload away. The Panthers are away on the right-hand side. Oh, he's not going to be able to get away there. Momorowski here, still going. Offload it. Gets the offload away. Panthers here. Left-hand side, Burton. Burton with the ball, 30 metres out. 25 metres out. Viliama kick out. Kick out still with the ball here. Kick out with the ball. Oh, tackle down, 15 metres out. Panthers on the attack on fifth tackle. Left-hand side, 15 metres out. Gets it off to Jerome Luai here with the ball. Luai Magic gets it out to the right-hand side here. Panthers kick it through. That's a good kick. Leave it. No, he has to take it out. It's going to be a dropout here for the Panthers. Oh, my God, what a game. Oh, my God, what a game. Oh, my God. What a damn well game we are watching here. Ooh, they're checking something here. They're checking... No, okay. So the Storm players, they're all looking pretty tired right now, and I think they're pretending that they're injured so that... they can get a little bit more time to rest up before this next Panthers attack. Solify says, who do you think will get the wooden spoon? Tigers. LSC Joe says, Blaze, get a dirty mullet and become a bogan. No, thank you. Frenchie says, yes, doggies, wooden spooners. I don't think so. I think they've come up against two difficult teams. I think they'll beat the lower-ended teams, but very much struggle against the better teams. I think they'll beat teams like the Tigers, the Broncos, maybe not Manly, Cowboys, maybe not Cowboys. I think they'll probably have better attack. I don't know. It's tough. But I think they're better than a lot of the lower-ended teams. I think Cowboys oh, my God, what a huge hit there. Pierre Dominaba says, Blaze, you were nailing the commentary here. Kudos, man. Appreciate you, man. So Smith goes off for Smoothie, by the way. Luai here with the ball. 20 metres out here. Luai here with a nice little step around. Second tackle here. 12 metres short here. Panthers with the ball. 6-6 is still the score. Hasn't changed since half-time. Oh, good tackle there, but good run there by Yeo. Third tackle here for the Panthers. 5 metres short. Jeez, what a crowd there. The atmosphere there would be awesome right now. Luai to the left-hand side. Burton, Crichton. Oh, Crichton's throwing the ball over the sideline. Crichton's throwing the ball over the sideline. The Storm will get the ball here. That was very good defense. Benjamin says, how far do you think the Eels will go? I think the Eels are a very interesting team. I think they're definitely finals material. I think they're definitely potential top 4. I don't think they make the top 4, but I think they probably will do similar to what they did last year. I don't think this playing group can win the comp, but I think they're a good team regardless. I just don't think they're better than the Roosters, Rabbitohs, or Panthers. I think that the Storm will beat them when it comes to the crunch, but I do think they're better than the Raiders, and I have the Raiders around that 5th, 6th area. So I'd put Eels right now on a power rankings in 5th. But second tackle here for the Storm. 15 metres out here from their own line. They need to get damn well metres right now. Second tackle, they're not making many metres at all. Kami Kamitha makes about 5 metres. The Storm just aren't getting into any kind of position right now. Panthers were 16. And honestly, the Storm haven't been the better team in the second half. The Panthers have been the better team in the second half. Ooh, that's a set restart. That has to be a set restart. It is a set restart here for the Storm. So the Storm here, 40 metres out from their own line. They're going to be on first tackle here. Could be getting into field goal territory in the next few minutes. Tasman says, no way that went over the sideline. Leslie Brown says, the Eels are potential top 4, but will fall short from the semis. Agree. All right, so second tackle here for the Storm. They're 45 metres out from the Panthers line. Here we go. This is the chance the Storm need. They've been getting into kind of the mid-field territory, mid-area of the field territory the whole game, but they just really aren't getting into the attacking 20. This will be getting them into the attacking 20 right now for the last 2 tackles here. Hughes here. Hughes steps inside, close to a penalty, but it won't be high. It will be around the chest area, upper end chest area. Ooh, close to a knock on there. Close to a knock on, but still going to be Storm here with the ball. 15 metres out. Cuts on the inside here. Munster offload. Gets it outside. Jerome Hughes gets it underneath, and they're going to be about 10 metres short here. Jeez, we're getting real tough here. Fit tackle here. 10 metres out for the Storm. They're going to go to the right-hand side. Jerome Hughes puts the ball up here. This is going to be a tough one. Knock on. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. No, it has to be a knock on from somebody. Who's the knock on from? It's a knock on from Panthers. Ooh, knock on from Panthers here. Knock on from Panthers here. So the Storm will get a fresh set of 6 from 10 metres out. Oh my God. I don't understand why they keep going out to Raymond Smith out on the right-hand side, though. Why aren't they giving any ball to Josh Adokar on the left-hand side? I get Josh Adokar is the speedster, but they're giving all the ball at the right-hand side here. Pass the ball to the left-hand side or kick it up. But the Storm are going to get a fresh set of 6, 10 metres out. Let me know what you think is going to happen here, guys. Do you think the Panthers are going to be able to defend it, or do you think the Storm is going to be able to score? I don't think they can challenge now. It's been longer than 10 seconds. You can't watch the screen, watch the camera, and then make the decision based on that. It's been longer than 10 seconds. There's no way the Panthers can challenge this now. Storm fan says, hi, I'm back. Hello, Storm fan. You're in a tight one right now. Slip and Sandler says, time for Nelson to have a crack for the one. Do a Paul Gallen, eh? See a Paul Gallen. 15 minutes to go here, guys. While we're waiting here for the time to resume, we're 12 likes away from 100. Hit that thumbs up button. 12 likes away from 100. Let's go. Smack the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. But the Storm here, 10 metres out. Jerome Hughes rolls the ball out the backhand side. Gets it off to Munster. Munster here underneath. Oh, gives it off to Adokar, and they score straight away. Adokar scores. It's 10-6 to the Melbourne Storm, and that's what happens. Get the ball out to the left-hand side. That's what I've been saying. Stop passing the ball to the right-hand side. Raymond Smith, it's not working. Get the ball out to the left-hand side. Josh Adokar scores. Melbourne Storm go up 10-6 here in this game with 15 minutes to go. Now, the game is not over, guys. This game has plenty of time to go. 15 minutes is a ridiculous time, but the Storm have been defending well. The Panthers have been defending well, but the Storm straight off the scrum go bang out to the left-hand side. Nico Hines makes the run, gets Charlie Staines off guard. Pretty poor defending, in my personal opinion, from Charlie Staines. I should have stayed out in his wing. I think that, the inside centre had the defence there. I'm pretty certain he has that defence there. But, no, Nico Hines, no, actually, you know what? That's not Nico Hines. That's not Charlie Staines' fault. Charlie Staines had to come in there because otherwise Nico Hines probably would have scored. So, no, I disagree with myself there. That's a very good try there, and I don't blame Charlie Staines for that. There you go. Raymond Nafal says, go Fox. Yeah, good try there. Frenchie says, go Josh. Egghead. Gee whiz. The Storm have taken the lead. Plenty of minutes to go, though, guys. Do not worry if you've tipped the Panthers, and do not worry if you're a Panthers fan. There is a long way to go. Yummy Rice Puff says, let's go. Adokar, this is what I was saying just before. Adokar, they haven't gone out to him too much today. They have not gone out to him too much today. So finally, they go out to him, and he does get it. But this is a difficult kick from the left-hand side. This is a difficult kick right on the sideline. Come after says, let's trot. Slip and Sandler says, Fox too good. Nico Hines set that up, though. I think you really got to give that try to Nico Hines. I think Adokar obviously gets the try, and he's done well to get into the position to score. But Nico Hines, fantastic positioning there. Goes out the left-hand side, brings in Charlie Staines, and then has the open try for Josh Adokar. So let's give the credit to Nico Hines when it is due as well. Joel Doppo says, who are the try scorers for the first half? I just joined. Brandon Smith for the Storm, and Charlie Staines for the Panthers. But Cameron Munster here from the left-hand side. Can he get this one? Difficult kick for a... Oh, he's missed it. He has missed it. So it is 10-6 here. It is 10-6. Now, guys, if you are a Panthers fan, you should have been up 8-6 about 20 minutes ago. But unfortunately, Brandon Smith on the sideline. But it should have been up 8-6, but you missed a penalty from right in front. Stephen Crichton missed the penalty from right in front. So now it would have been a 2-point game, but now it's still a 4-point game. And the Storm have the penalty option to take it to 2-2. And also technically do have that 2-point field goal option to take it to 2 as well. Jacob Tuvi says, who do you think will win tomorrow night's game between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs? I will be at this game, guys. I will be vlogging this game. I won't be streaming tomorrow night. I will be at the game. I am tipping the Rabbitohs, but it'll be a very good game. The vlog will come out on Saturday. If you don't know what we do on the channel, we go to the game, we experience it, have fun, talk about the game, and talk to the fans and players and stuff like that. So, obviously, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you get a notification when that goes up. But second tackle here for the Storm, 15 metres out from their own line. They only need to hold out from here, but I wouldn't be holding out. I would just still be attacking because the Panthers, they have the ability to score, and with this, they can take the lead because of the missed kick. So, Storm here, Christian Welch to come and meet that toss of the 30 metres out. Seeker Sam says Justin Olam. Yeah, he's been good in this game. Soilify says Roosters will win, I think. I think it'll be a very good game. Mark Vodapolo says Storms might take the win. It's going to be interesting. Still a long way to go, man. 13 minutes. I wouldn't be saying it's anywhere near over yet, but I also, I'd be backing the Storm considering their defense in this game and the fact that there's no Cleary or Cottesell. So 12.5 minutes to go. 35 metres out from their own line here, the Panthers. Solify says, I think Panthers will make up their mistake. I'm not too sure. Tune Abels has just joined. How has Justin Olam been? I think Olam's been great. I think he's been fantastic. But he had a try in the first half that was taken away, unfortunately, due to a penalty. But that's going to be To'o with a great run there. I think To'o's been good when he had the ball, but he hasn't had the ball too much. Gets it off to Burton. Burton here. Oh, it's an intercept. It's an intercept. Burton with an absolutely horrific play. Welcome to the Dogs. That is a typical Dogs play there. But 12 minutes to go here, the game. Storm getting the intercept there just because that was just a terrible pass there by Burton. Burton should have probably held the ball, to be honest with you. Slip and Sandal says no, Burton. Sport Reaction says Critter did miss an easy conversion. 100%, man. Crichton should have kicked the conversion. Crichton should have been 8-6, and that would have been a completely different game. The Storm probably wouldn't have had as much of an opportunity to score. Well, they wouldn't have scored that Josh Adokar try because the whole game would have changed from there. So, yeah, look, it's... Oh, Kamika has been slapped. So, 4th tackle here, 35 metres out here from the Panthers line. Storm here with the ball still. Going out the left-hand side, Jerome Hughes underneath, gets it off to... No, I don't know why the Panthers fans are complaining there. That was not forward. Bromwich here, 30 metres out. They're going to put a big kick up here. I'm expecting Cameron Munster. Just buddy, put this back into the corner here. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's going to be Jerome Hughes with the ball. He puts it up. Difficult take. Difficult kick to take. Gets it off to Remus Smith again, though, and goes straight to Burton. I don't understand why they keep kicking out of the right-hand side. It's not working, lads. It is not working. Stop kicking out to the right-hand side, sorry. Wasabi Michael, your boy says one more try from Fox and Olam. Now, we're not seeing 2 more tries in this game. I predicted 18-12 to the Storm pre-game. We're not seeing 2 more tries from the Storm in this game. If anything, we might see 1 more, but we're not going to see Olam and Fox score. This game is a very defensive game, and it was always going to be a defensive game because both these teams can defend quite well. So 10 minutes for you to go here. 4th tackle for the Panthers. They're not making enough meters, though. They need to get into a nice little position. It's just not happening right now. LC Joe says Craig Bellamy is angry. Of course he would be. Ooh! Oh my God, he's stayed in or gone out? No, he put it back in first. Oh my God, he didn't go out. Oh, he threw the ball back in just before. Oh my gosh. That is unbelievable, Nico Hines, to get that ball back in there. The Panthers fans will absolutely cry foul if they find out that he was over the line. But he was sliding over and threw the ball back in field. Here we go. We're going to see this one. Nico Hines here. Goes down, sliding. No, he gets it back in. No, it's nice. That was a good call by the referee too. Very good call by the referee. He did not go over the sideline. He throws the ball back in very nicely. Trevor Daly says an understrength Panthers are doing okay. Understrength Storm are doing pretty okay too. But in the same sense, like I said, the Panthers do have a lot more excuses in the Storm because Cleary and Cottesau are a lot more important to the Panthers team than Pappenhausen is to the Storm, in my opinion. So 5th tackle here, out of the right-hand side here. Jerome Hughes over the top. And it's going to be cut back here. Could be a chance here. Oh, that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on against the Panthers. Yep, Storm are going to get the ball here. 20 metres out. Storm are going to get the ball here, 20 metres out. But realistically, you can't hate on the Panthers for this performance. You cannot hate on the Panthers for this performance. They have been good in a team that is without their 2 main direction players. You know, there's no Cottesau, there is no Cleary. When you look at a team, you look at the halfback and you look at the hooker to be the one directing the attack. They are only losing this game by 4 points with 10 minutes to go against the team who won the premiership last year. I'm sorry, but it just needs to be taken into account. The Panthers look the goods. They do look the goods. No one can argue it now. If Cleary and Cottesau play this game, I personally believe the Panthers win. And I told you I would have tipped them. If Cleary and Cottesau play and Pappenhausen's playing, I still tip the Panthers. A full-strength Panthers team, I'm taking the Panthers. I don't think the Storm have been unbelievably great in this game, but they're still probably going to get the job done here. They're going to probably score here. I'm going to say a penalty here. I'm going to say they're going to get a penalty here and put it to a 6-point game. All right, so 8.5 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Are we on 100 likes yet? We are on 96. We're 4 likes away from 100, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. 96 likes. And subscribe if you're new around here. 8.5 minutes to go. 2nd tackle here for the Storm. 5 metres short here. Storm out to the left-hand side. Jerome Hughes, smoothly with a pretty average pass. Gets it off to Bromwich, but he can't get over the line here. 3 metres short. Dasmate says people will call the Panthers overrated now. Well, they're idiots if they do. 3rd tackle here. Storm out to the left-hand side. Gets it off to Munster. Munster over to Nico Hines. Off to Adokar. He's out. No, good defense. Good defense. Charlie Staines, he's had a good game. Charlie Staines has had a very good game. Mark Vanapola says Storm could take the win, but we still have a chance. Yeah, 100%. 100%. By the way, guys, we hit 100 likes. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. There we go. So now, 7 minutes to go here. The Panthers are going to have the ball, but that was very good defense by Charlie Staines, who for me has probably been the best Panther on the field. in my personal opinion, I think Jerome Luai's been good in parts. I think that I think Crichton's been good in parts, but he also missed a Chad Townsend-esque kick. I think that realistically for me, Charlie Staines has been the best guy on the field. I think he's had a great game defensively and obviously scored the try the Panthers have got. Dump Kingston need 3 more scores on 3 players for $800. Brother, 3 more players to score. Brother, you'll be lucky to get 1 more player to score. I'm sorry. Man, this was always going to be a defensive game. I don't understand why people bet on so many players to score a try. So, fifth tackle here. Panthers, Jerome Luai gets out of the right-hand side. Isaiah Yeo gets it out to the right-hand side here again. Fisher Harris goes out right. Chance here for the Panthers. They're going to break away. Burton, high tackle. That should be a penalty there to Panthers, in my opinion. No? Okay, must have been around the upper end of the chest. Left-hand side here. Yeo gets it off to Luai. Luai here. He's going for a run. He's going to put it up. Should be an easy take here. Oh, no, it's not going to be an easy kick. Oh, it's going to bounce back. It's Luai. It bounces back here for the Panthers still. Oh, that's going to go underneath here. To O still with the ball. He's going to kick it through, and wasn't good. So the Storm will get the ball here. Nico Hines will get back out to about the 30-metre line here. Slip and Sandler says, Fisher Harris, another good game. 100%. Pierre Dobanaba says, yay, over 100 likes. We did it, lads. Let's go. Malcolm says, Panthers known for comeback. They are, but in the same sense, this is a good Storm team. Panthers came back against them last year, but they couldn't get over them in the end. Bit of a different game last year, but still. This has been a good game, a real tough game, a real grind. This has been a really enjoyable game with 2 understrength teams. Third tackle here for the Storm. Brandon Smith gets it outside here to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes underneath there. Ooh, they're not going to make too many metres there, but at least it's a good little run. So 35 metres out here from the Panthers line. PNG Trooper says Storm's the best. Look, they're grinding a win out right now. But in the same sense, Panthers do have a lot of excuses. Nico Hines here, left-hand side, 30 metres out here. And also, I do believe the Storm's first try was a bit debatable, but it is what it is. Fifth tackle here. Munster here, kicks it through. Very smart kick. It might even sit up, actually. No, it's going to go out over the sideline. And the Panthers will get a set of 6, 5.5 minutes to go from their own 20-metre line. Cameron Munster here, bleeding very heavily from his right eye, just above the right eye. Simmons Handler says, good kick, Munster. Very good kick, Munster. It's going to slow it down a little bit too. Trish McAdams says, Panthers are going to win. I don't think so. They're down by 4 with 5 minutes to go. They're 80 metres away from the try line. Yes, they definitely could do it. And if they're going to score from 80 metres out, they're more than likely going to score underneath the post because it's going to be from a breakaway. But there's still a long way to go. 5 minutes to go is a long time in rugby league. I've seen teams score 2 tries in this time period. I've seen teams score 3 tries in this time period. Do I think it's going to happen today? No, but it definitely can. I've seen it happen before. So third tackle here with the Panthers, Moses Leota. Doesn't make too many metres there, though, unfortunately. 40 metres out here from their own line. Fourth tackle here. Yeo gets it outside the left-hand side here. Underneath to Luai. Luai underneath. Gets it off to Crichton. Crichton's going to go down before he even gets tackled. That's not how you... Anyway, BKRmy kick out. Gets out to the right-hand side. And it's going to be up top. Easy take out of Carr. Wow. He nearly dropped that, to be honest with you. PNG Trivia says Bromwich cost a class try by Olam. 100%. I think that Olam scores regardless. So, yes, he did. I think that he scores even without that Bromwich, knockover inside around the goal line. But, yeah, look, Olam has been good in this game. Unfortunately, his passes haven't been great, but his runs, as usual, have been fantastic. So 4 minutes to go here, guys. Third tackle here for the Storm. Brandon Smith, 30 metres out from their own line. Oh, crunch of a tackle. Absolute crunch. Mark Votapolo says, Storm take the win. You'd assume so from here. Brandon Smith's going down here. He feels something's gone wrong in his... I don't know what's gone wrong here. Maybe his shoulder? What's going on? Problem with something. I think it's his shoulder. I think he might be out. Who's going to be their hooker? Who's going to be the hooker from next week if Brandon Smith is out? Because no Harry Grant, no Brandon Smith. Jeez, they're having a bit of troubles right now. But the Panthers, here they go. They're probably going to get 2 more sets here. They're 25 metres out from their own line. I mean, in the case, is it just me or is it really cold in Penrith because the crowd keep saying brr. They are not happy with how this game's been officiated, but they're saying, oh, Olam. But I think this game's been fine because... the ref has been a little bit debatable against both teams. So third tackle here. Geez, Craig Bellamy is not looking the goods right now. Third tackle here with the Panthers. Yo gets it up to Luai. Luai to BKRmy kick out. Kick out's not been too big today, but that's a great run by the big man. BKRmy kick out. Close to a knock on there. Surprised it wasn't called knock on. Fourth tackle here with the Panthers. Jerome Luai, right hand side. 30 metres out here. Gets out of the right hand side. Fisher Harris. There's actually space on the right hand side here. Olam has to get out to the wing quickly. It's going to be Charlie Staines who runs around Olam. They're going to lose about 10 metres from that though. Fifth tackle. The Panthers down by 4. They're 35 metres out here from the line. Fifth tackle, left hand side here. Puts it up. Jerome Luai. Luai's going to run it himself. Gets out to Crichton. Crichton hit it to Brian to O. To O's going to kick it through. And, oh my God, chance here. Oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. I think that's going to be a set of 6. No? They're going to say 6 again? What are they saying? Oh my God, it's going to be 6 again for the Panthers here. 15 minutes to go. Oh my God, there's 2 minutes 20 to go here. The Panthers are 10 meters out. Oh my goodness me. Oh my God, the Panthers have a fresh set of 6 and they're 5 meters out. Their first tackle here. 2 minutes to go of the game. Kenny goes out to the right-hand side here. What a game. Yeo gets it outside. It's going to be Burton. Burton underneath. They're going to have a chance here, the Panthers. They're going to have a chance here, the Panthers. Momorowski gets it off to Charlie Staines. Charlie Staines gets it back here. The Panthers are 10 meters out. Oh my God, there's 2 minutes to go here the game. Catewell scored. Oh my God, Catewell scored. The Panthers have scored. It's going to be 10-10. A miracle from the Panthers. A miracle from the Panthers. It's going to be 10-10 here with a kick to come to win the game. Oh no, they're going to check this. Oh no, the referee's going to go and check this, is he? What's he blowing the whistle for? I thought that was a fine try. I think that try's fine. Oh my God, this is crazy. Look at this. Kurt Catewell just keeps going here. Momorowski gets it off to Staines. Staines here gets it off. Crichton did miss a kick from right in front though, but the Storm, jeez, and oh, that's a great try there by Catewell. But Crichton still needs to get this kick. He missed one from right in front. Earlier. They would already be leading right now if he had got that kick. This is an easy kick. The Storm will still get another chance though, regardless. But the Panthers have scored here with literally 1:45 to go. Come says this is crazy. It's a great game. This is a great game. So out to the right side, and this shows you just right that the Panthers are still well and truly in the title hunt this year. You know, people really underrated them coming into this year. A very understrength team, no Cleary, no Kotosau, and they have the chance to take the lead and win the game over the Storm with 1.5 to go from base, not right in front, but very close to the goal line. But Crichton here has missed a kick from right in front. This is a nerve-wracking time right now. Jordan Olsey says, of course I pull out my bet. Mark Vunipola says, come on, Panthers, get this kick in. Nakra15 says, this is awesome. Yeah, it's a bloody great game right now. Oh, Catewell just keeps going. And I'm sorry, but Nico Hines probably should have gotten a little bit further up there, but unfortunately he couldn't do it. But here we go. With 1:08 to go here, I'm not too sure how long the Storm will have. The Storm will get the ball. Crichton kick of his life, Slippin Sandler says. With 1 minute to go, the Panthers. Crichton has missed one from right in front. He should be getting this, though. He had a very good kick from before. He should be getting this kick. 50 seconds left here. Crichton here. Does he handle the pressure? Crichton here. And he will... Oh, he's got it. He's got it just. So the Panthers have taken the lead 12-10. Very close to missing it. But the Storm will still have 40 seconds to go here, guys. The Storm will still have 40 seconds to go. The Storm... Oh my God, they need to do a short kickoff here. They need to get a short kickoff with 40 seconds. Guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. But that is a great try by the Panthers to take the lead with the last minute of the game. Slippin Sandler says, what a game. Game of the season so far. Miss Anime says, GG, not yet. The Storm have a short kickoff. They've got 40 seconds if they can get the ball. And they can go for a 2-point field goal if they do want to try it. But 40 seconds to go. They need to get the short kickoff. And Munster puts it up. Here we go. Here's the big chance. They need to get it back. It's going to be a knock-on. It's going to be a knock-on for the Panthers. The Storm are going to have the ball here. Oh, he's offside apparently. Challenge it. You have to challenge that. You have to challenge that if you're the Storm. So they're going to call offside here, but you have to challenge this if you're the Storm because, like, with 30 seconds left. So you have to, if you're a Storm fan here, you have to hope that he's onside here. They're challenging onside. I don't know what's going on here. So this is a knock-on from the Panthers, but they're challenging his onside, so I'm not really sure what we're looking at here. So who's knocking that on, though? I think that's off Crichton. And that's a knock-on there anyway, but I'm pretty sure that's off Crichton. It's whether Remus Smith... I think they're challenging... I don't think they're... Are they challenging offside? What are they challenging here? I swear it was an offside they're challenging. No, that's off Crichton. It's Remus Smith knocked back anyway, so that's going to be a knock-on here from the Panthers. So... But we have to check the offside. So that's going to be Storm ball. Huh? Oh, are the Panthers challenging it? So are you... Wait, what? Wait, what? That's the wrong call. That's the wrong call. That's wrong call. That's the wrong call. How are the Panthers getting the ball here? Oh, wait, that should have been a penalty. That should have been offside. So 24 seconds to go here. The Storm have the ball. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the shop right now. Olam with the ball, 20 seconds to go. The Storm are going to be 22 metres out. That should have been an offside penalty and go for the 2. So first tackle here for the Storm. I just realised this. Okay, Brandon Smith here. They're going to be 15 metres out. Brandon Smith running here, 30 metres out. The Storm here with a final attempt at the game here. The final attempt at the game here. Second tackle here. Storm out to the right-hand side here. Munster gets it out to Hughes. Nico Hines! Nico Hines still with the ball. Gets it out to the left-hand side. Oh, it's Hughes. Oh, my God. The Storm are going to score here. The Storm are going to score. Oh, my God. They got it to the left-hand side. Olam. Oh, scored. The Storm have actually scored and won the game. The Storm have won the game in the last second. Or have the hands held him up. I think the Storm has won. I think the Storm just won. I think the Storm just won the game. I think Justin Olam has just scored and won the game. He's calling no try. This is going up at the video rep, but he's calling no try. Oh my God, they have to prove this is a try now. This is the best game of the season so far, 100%. What a game. But they're calling a no try here. They're going up to the video ref. But how the hell have the Storm scored here? So Munster gets it back out of the right-hand side. So that's fine from Kamikamica. There's no way that's an obstruction. So Nico Hines steps back on the inside here. Luai tries to get him, can't get him. Nico Hines gets away from Crichton. There's like 100 Panthers players on the right-hand side here. The Storm should have scored this easily, to be honest with you. There's no way that's a Kamikamica. Nah, there's no way. So Kamikamica runs through here. Outside. So I think this might be actually, I don't know. What are they? So have they called this okay then? The contact's fine. The contact is fine. Okay, so the contact's fine. Now we're going to see if Olam puts the ball down. If he puts the ball down over the line here, it's a try. It's a try if he puts the ball down over the line here. Oh, no, he's not going to get it down, is he? No, he's been held up. I think Olam's been held up. If that gets set up a try, that's a try. If it gets set up a no try, it's a no try. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be called a no try. I'm pretty certain his own head prevents him from the score. His own head prevents him from scoring the try. His own head prevents him from scoring the try. And the Panthers are going to hold on here. BKRmy kick out saved the try there, but I'm pretty certain that that's a no try. And that's a crazy finish to a game here. Oh my God. That is a madness of a game. I think that the Storm got robbed though, because that should have been a penalty. Stephen Crichton. I think that's a penalty to the Storm, though. I think the Storm have been robbed here, but, I can't believe the try-saving tackle there by the Panthers. But that's an offside penalty. The Storm should have had a penalty. The Storm have been robbed in that game, but what a crazy finish to the game. Wowee. The Storm have been robbed in that game, but what a fantastic game that was regardless. I'm actually in shock. That was a fantastic finish. Olam, basically, his head prevented him from scoring the try. The Storm ripped off. But wowee, what a game. Guys, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Mike says Smith knocked it forward from Crichton. Absolutely wrong. No, absolutely wrong. Crichton touches that. But it's just crazy. It's crazy how you can miss a call like that. There's no way. Crichton, I literally said it. I thought the Panthers were challenging it. That's why it was unsuccessful, because I thought Crichton had touched it. It was obvious that Crichton touches that ball, and then that's an offside position. So, wowee. Oh, man. Jake says Storm betters got wrecked. By the rest. Chromatic says Panthers against Storm always impresses me. Carl says should have been a penalty, but what an ending. Exactly right. You can't dwindle. You can't think about the no penalty too much, but it would have sent us to extra time. Sport Action says, how does the ref miss that? Well, it's the video ref. It's not the ref's fault. The ref made the right call on the field realistically, and the video ref should have called it. LFC Josie, not a real win for the Panthers. It's actually unfortunate because, well, it is a real win for the Panthers, but it's actually unfortunate that Justin Olam, especially with no clear in Coruscant, because Justin Olam scored twice. He scored twice. Well, he went over the try line twice, sorry. The first one he did score, but unfortunately it was an obstruction, which was a fair obstruction. And then obviously his own head prevented him from scoring just then. But he came up and says all Olam had to do was pass it to the Fox, and that was a try, 100%. 100% it was a try, 100%. Snake Game says, what a game. I'm happy to be a Panthers fan. Man, I tell you what, just buddy, fantastic game. But like as a Panthers fan, you should feel very lucky that wasn't given a penalty when it should have been. Malcolm says, I feel bad for Storm. They deserved it. Pete Vetter says, congrats at Penrith. Mr. Anime says, wow, so unfair. Well, no, it's not unfair because I believe the first try for the Storm was a little bit debatable because I think there was a knock-on involved. However, that was in the set before the kick, or set of the kick it up, get stripped, then the Storm score. But still says the Storm finally the receiving end of a shit call. Mike says, full Penrith side wins easy. I agree. I said this beforehand. I agree. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. So like I said, there will be a Rabbits versus Roosters vlog on Saturday. I will be going to the game tomorrow night. It should be a very, very awesome game. Look, I think the Panthers were, good without two direction plays in their hooker and also their halfback. You have to commend them on such a fantastic effort in a game that no one really kind of expected them to have a really red hot chance. Now look, obviously if Pappenhausen is playing, Storm probably win, but then again if Clear and Cottesale play, I'm pretty certain that I'm pretty sure that the Panthers win and win pretty well. So yeah, tough one. Very much a tough one. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. So Saturday, don't forget, subscribe if you're new around here. Also, chuck on the notifications if you haven't already, so you get a notification when we do upload the vlog. And I will be supporting the Rabbitohs tomorrow, and Tane House will be supporting the Roosters. So you're going to get a perspective of both teams in that vlog. All right, guys, I'm getting off. Appreciate you. And wowee, what a what a crazy game. Alrighty, guys, lovely work. Appreciate you. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.